Yeah, it's time to talk. Was watching a press conference earlier. Looked like a lot of nervous energy from the Lopez's for me, but I'm not the authority on Lopez news or how to, interpret Lopez and his bullshit. That's what that looked like. Just a lot of going through the motions and a lot of being silly. What it do, Herb? What it do, Carlos? Jay Flint, we out here. That's what it looked like. A lot of just nervous, just I don't know. You feel me? But hey, it's on the calendar. Santiago Colocanino, MW2 Lopez. Yeah, he could be my son. He kind of looked like me, kind of. Michael, what it do? You know. Yo, Mirage, what he says, Santiago. Clue me in. What did the president of the David Benavidez fan club? What did he have to say? That motherfucker just mad I was right. You can't say that I picked Yard to beat him. I didn't pick Yard to beat him. I picked David Benavidez. You can't say I was wrong about the Zerto shit. I told y'all motherfuckers over a year ago. That's I heard he had my name and Clavo's name in his mouth too. Y'all gotta let me know. Let me know. Shit, I gotta holler at my man IBFP. Shout out to my man IBFP with the real lives, with the real spill, with the real shit. IBFP. Yeah, he go on there. He going to like, you know how fucked up in the head you gotta be to go to the next man channel talking about me? Why the fuck would I think or what I say affect you so much? You should be excited that David about to fight Big Zerto. You should be, oh, this is a big fight. This is huge, bro. He gonna be the face of boxing after that. He was saying you won't debate him talking about you and the panel calling them a bunch of hoes. What is there to debate? Like motherfuckers just use words and don't have no meaning. What is it you want to debate, motherfucker? I told your bitch ass he was gonna fight Zerto. I told you none of that Beevil, none of that better beef, none of that was gonna happen. Zerto, that's what's gonna happen. So what the fuck would the debate be? Whether or not I should be happy about it? He wants to debate about David. What's the debate? Which ball he wants to lick? Which week of the month? What's the fucking debate? I hope he show up tonight. Bitch ass. You know what kind of pussy ass shit that gotta be for you to go to the next mansion? Julius, he doesn't want to debate me because I watch boxing without pants on and I'm fucking David Benavidez. Shut the fuck up, man. Told your bitch ass he's gonna fight Zerto. What does he do? He fights fucking Zerto! Like I fucking said. I'll pitch in. You in that lot. You know what I'm saying? They was calling for you on IBFP Live. I fuck with the IBFP. He know that. Me and him go way back. We was in college together. We used to trizz bitches together. Shout out to the IBFP. But I don't give up my time for free. The only person that I would lend time to for free is Chan. It's probably Chan, October Red if she asked, and Uncle Beats, because I love Uncle Beats. I listen to Uncle Beats with my morning breakfast. Before I hit the gym and tear up my elbow, I gotta listen to some Uncle Beats. But other than that, y'all know my rule. You got to pay me, homie. Time is money. And the time that I'm over there talking to you, I'm not over here making my money. Time is money, baby. Trying to go to Dubai, baby. I'll put in Brent. Yo, I'll tell you what, Jay Flint, if y'all get the money up, I'll be happy to go over there and talk to Mirage about whatever the fuck it is he want to talk about, which we all know. David Benavides. Fucking silly ass motherfucker. Fuck you gonna get mad at me for being right. I told y'all bitch ass, that motherfucker will come and go at light heavyweight. I said his light heavyweight campaign will not be long. He will not fight Dimitri Bivol or Artur Beterbiev. None of that is going to happen. None of that is going to happen. And what he's really doing is waiting to move up to fight Zerto. Point out where I was wrong. What was it that I was wrong about? Jules told IBFP, yeah, I do. It's about $150. I mean, like, I'm not lowering my rate. I'm not like, nah, if I gotta go somewhere else and be on somebody else's channel, they gotta pay me $150 for the time that I'm over there. Cause that's not something that I have to do. No, in the time that I'm over there or anywhere else doing anything else, I'm away from my channel where I make money. So if somebody want me to go somewhere, yeah, somebody gotta pay. Not IBFP, because I fuck with the IBFP, by the way. Not him, but like, yes, Mirage, put the money up. If you want my time, put the money up, Mirage. Because I'm not just going to be talking to motherfuckers like you for free. I already told Country, we shouldn't know what Mirage is saying in the comments unless he's paying. If he's not paying, stop stopping me in the middle of a sentence to tell me what Mirage is talking about. The fuck wrong with you? IBFP say he'll pay the. All right, if he's willing to pay, the Cash App is right there, and I will go over there, and Mirage will try to talk to me and all the bullshit. I'm with it. If y'all got money for your boy Jules, I'm with it. Mirage is like his boy David. He wants to run to another channel to use your name, but his doesn't actually want that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Shit like that. It's like he tried to do the attention thing where, oh, I'm going to do videos about what Julia said. Nobody's watching that shit, dog. Wasting your fucking time. Let me make a video about what Jules said. Why? Jules was right. What you gonna make a video about? How what I said happened? Well, it's not the point. The point. That is the fucking point. What the fuck is the point in speaking if the shit you say don't happen? That is the point. Turkey offered empanada, Yeti undisputed 2 times. It
all
said,
right, Jules.
What it do, Country? Fill me in.
Here's the 411. Because I was on IBFP to listen today when I was working. So it was IBFP's idea. They were, because Mirage was on there and they're talking trash to Mirage. Mirage, you know, he's doing his Mirage thing. And they brought it up. IBFP and Clavo said they would go in halves and pay you to try to get you to come over there and basically destroy Mirage in a debate.
Oh, yeah, that's
most
easy.
Most said Mirage wouldn't do it or would run away. I told IBFP, I said, well, Ring is going to charge you $150 if you want him to come over there, because that's his rate. Yeah. And Mirage said that he would do it, and then a little while later, he's like, well, I'll be respectful if I'm on the channel, but since he's not on his channel, then I'll be, because IBFP was telling him, oh, well, you need to be nasty like you are now, and he goes, well, since he's not on his channel, the gloves come off and blah, blah, blah. I told him, I said, dude, I told him in my comment, I said, Mirage ain't going to debate him. Because I don't think he will. But if he does,
you know the shit is, Country, that what would the debate even be when everything I said would happen did happen?
Right.
What are we debating? Whether or not we should be happy?
Well, the whole point of it was they just want to see you humiliate and destroy him, and that's all.
Oh no, yeah, shout out to Clavo.
It's been done already, though.
Shout out to Clavo. Shout out to IBFP. If y'all got the bread for your boy, I'll be happy to go over there and cook him because it's not hard, bro. Hold on, Don. What exactly is the point of contention? Because debates, if we're having a debate, it's not a shouting match. There has to be a point of contention. So what is the point of contention? No. David is the stimuli, but what is there to be debated? If I said over a year ago, I literally said it in the summer of last year, yo, this dude not gonna fight no Artur Beterbiev. He not. And he's not going to fight Dimitri either. He won't be there long enough to do it. He's going to go to cruiserweight. That's what he's talking to Oscar about because they had a meeting last summer. That's what he's talking to Oscar about. He's going to fight Zerto. Fast forward a year and a half. What's he doing? He's fighting Zerto. What's the debate?
I think Mirage thinks he's going to fight Beterbiev. I'm like, no.
No.
Yeah.
I meant
Poor guy.
mentioned this like a couple of weeks ago because I forgot about it, but I saw it. It was on a repeat. My YouTube feed just plays a video after another, and I heard his voice, and I'm like, oh, this guy again. And I looked over, and I couldn't believe he started a channel dedicated to basically to you and David Benavidez. Listen, I thought it was kind of an act, like it was just a shtick. It seemed like it seems like he's actually really just kind of a disturbed person to go to the
I'm where you are, Don. That at first I thought it was just him being stubborn and sticking to his guns. But now I genuinely believe, and I'm not saying it to be fucked up. You must have ADHD or something. Or some kind of autism.
No, he's got some sort of obsessive compulsive disorder.
It's
fucked up because it's just dedicated to one person.
Yeah,
he's very fixated on one person.
Yeah.
So what I missed?
Well, shut the fuck up and you'll find out.
Damn.
I couldn't believe he started a fucking
the reason. Do you know why he's fixated on one person, Don? Do you know why though? You're smart. You study psychology.
He does have I'm convinced he has a disorder. I studied this for so many years, and I'm just convinced he has a flight disorder.
Do you know why though? Do you know why though? The reason he's fixated on one person is because whether he wants to admit it or not, he knows that I'm right. He knows. Why would you be fixated on me?
I mean,
it's because you know that I'm right.
The majority of his videos are the majority.
Hold on. I think that's
Country, shut the fuck up.
Fuck you, goddammit.
I actually think, Jules, for what it's worth, I think it's actually immaterial. Who's wrong or who's right. He's chosen to latch on to someone, and he's definitely sunk his teeth in his time. That's a lot of effort. You're gonna
I disagree with you. I disagree with you in the sense that the effort, the amount of time and the amount of effort that goes into trying to get my attention with something that he's doing is indicative of idol worship. You're not just fixated.
That is a byproduct of an underlying condition, though. Yeah, is what I'm trying to say.
You know how there are guys that instead of going to Pornhub or XShare or RedTube, no, I got to go to this bitch's OnlyFans. Yeah. I need to subscribe to this bitch's OnlyFans. It's that same kind of underlying thing to where, dog, what the fuck do you care if this guy in America doesn't like David? Why would that elicit this kind of a response? Why would you dedicate?
I got a theory, bro. Have you seen the movie Magazine Dreams?
God damn. The majority of his videos,
I got a theory. Have you seen the movie Magazine Dreams?
With
Jonathan Majors.
I heard that's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
See it.
You need to watch it. But he has he has an idol. Somebody that he worships. That he looks up to. And when he finally gets to meet him, he fucks him. And that's what Mirage is just waiting on, bro.
Wait, the idol fucked him?
Yeah. Yes, bro.
Oh,
yes,
God.
bro.
All right,
It's the
see, I'm
only
not.
part
All
of the
right, all
movie.
right. You know what?
It's-
I'm not watching
You-
that movie.
no,
Okay.
it's a
I
good
mean,
movie, bro.
Jules,
Hey, Jules,
maybe
seriously,
you're
Jules.
lucky he doesn't live in the States.
God damn it! Can
because
I get my point out real quick?
he could be stalking you one day. You know,
Fuck, man!
Country,
Everybody
that's
just
who I
keep
think.
talking and shit.
I
you
don't
need to
know.
give y'all gotta give Country an
Country,
aneurysm,
can you
bro.
leave your phone number on the bathroom stall so we can give you a call later?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
No,
No,
guy
you know what?
country.
Free blowjobs.
Guy
The
country.
majority of his videos are about you, but there was one other person that he took aim at. I believe it was Claymore Rain. Other
Yeah,
than that, all his videos are about you.
Yeah, but that's what I was gonna say. That's one minute exception. When you think about the amount of time that he spends in this chat, literally night, whenever I do go live. If you think about how I'm not live, I'm in a different country. I'm hundreds and hundreds and thousands of miles away, and you're sat around in Australia where the finest bitches is at. And what are you doing? Editing fucking videos about me. That's serial killer shit, bro. Tim Zoo has a comeback fight. You would never know that Mirage is from Australia if he didn't have an accent. You wouldn't bro, this shit going on with Jayo Pataya, with Tim Zoo. Y'all got a whole boxing scene over there. He never talks about none of that shit. Just David Benavidez all day. You're on IBFP how many times a week to talk about fucking David Benavidez?
Oh yeah. Hey, Funk Rage says that the Cambridge Dictionary defines its condition as parasocial.
You parasocial, yeah, parasocial. Shout out to Santiago. When IBFP said he'll pay, he got quiet. He's scared. Hey, long as motherfuckers got the money for me, like I said, anytime I'm not here or working on a video, that I'm costing me money. So if anybody wants my time, yeah, you got to pay. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be arguing or talking to stupid motherfuckers like Mirage for free. Somebody has to pay. The fuck? Shout out to Virtuoso. Frank wanted to debate me about Boots allegedly ducking Norman literally the day after being proven wrong by all of you. Literally memory of a goldfish. Yeah, look at what back in that fucking garbage truck got him. You know, like that. Remember that Frank was dying on a hill over Brian Norman, and look at how. Oh my God! You know.
No, see, to be fair though, like IBFP, like it's kind of become a Benavidez fanboy channel because they're trying to say that Benavidez is chasing greatness by going up and fighting Zerto, a unified champion. It's like, dog, like package it how you want. There's still leftovers.
Bro, the shit is that if it's so fucking great to fight Zerto and beat him, would that not make Dimitri greater by default? And would that not make the man that beat Dimitri greater by default? What since when is fighting Zerto the fucking Magna Carta, the fucking pin? Like, oh my God, he's gonna fight Zerto. What are we gonna do? Give me a fucking break, bro.
But you gotta call your mother, bro.
And my uncle, apparently. Shit. Yo, he's fucking fighting Zerto, bro. It's a decent little fight, but it's a sophisticated duck. It's not even something that I think about too much because boxing is boring, and I'm gonna appreciate the fight for what it is. When the bell rings, it will be a fun little fight. It will. It'll be a fun little fight. But I'm tired of David. Like, I know what's gonna happen to you, bro. I know what's gonna happen to you already. I just have to wait. And as far as the bickering with fanboys, bro, it's just not enough of y'all backing David. Y'all only pop up where other people are. Where other people are talking about other shit. Because y'all by yourselves talking about David it's not even interesting to y'all. You have to bring me up. You have to bring me into it. Then it's interesting. Fuck out of here. But you pay me, I'll cook you, boy, because that's easy work. That's
because like today, I'm at the gym when all this is going on. You know that IBFP goes live on average like around 4:00 here in Texas, and it's that's a pretty busy time for me. So I'm at the gym. I'm getting a good pump in, and I'm listening to the debate is David gonna take over the Mexican holidays when Canelo retires? And I'm like, well, with what? because
With
you know you
what?
can talk about with the Zerto fight and Mexico and all. Yeah, that's great. And then what?
He is gonna take over those dates.
I don't look, if I felt that he could undefeated, if I felt that
Mm.
he could, I would just say that, but I just don't see the bodies. I don't
Okay.
there's not enough.
Is there any, let's say, three other fighters that could take over those dates, bro?
Isak like and you're saying, is there someone else who after Canelo retires might take over May and September? And remember, we're already fixing the scenario because Canelo has to be retired for this to work, and he's not. See?
It'll be the leading candidate. It'll be Cruz because it'll be a tank rematch, which I'm pretty sure is gonna happen if he don't get locked up, and it'll
Right.
be a Lamont rematch. After that, I don't see what Isak could do. I really don't.
Like if you're thinking about guys who could potentially inherit that day,
Yeah.
you all right? So David is in the running, Isak is in the running. Marco Verde, while it's still very early, if he
N-
proves to be
No,
promising,
fuck no.
What
you don't
about
think
Bam?
so? Marco
Bro,
Verde?
that motherfucker was barely in the Olympics, and we're talking about David don't have no opponents. Not even fucking America know who Verde is. It may be in 5 years.
No. I'm saying not yet, but he's a guy you have to consider to be in the running because he's young and the opponent options will be there. Whereas with David, you already see where he's at, bro. What he's gonna take over Septiembre. He's gonna take over Mexican Independence Day with who, dog? Jesse Hart? Who's he gonna fight?
I
Who's he gonna
mean,
fight, bro?
no, it's probably gonna be David, bro, because we've seen fucking Canelo fight
My
Yildirim.
guy, you can't keep
Yildirim.
using you cannot keep using Canelo
Mhm.
as the prototype. Like, no, what he did is some unique shit. That's why it's difficult to become the face of boxing. It's a long process. I keep telling people at
No, I
27 years old, wait, at 27 years old, Golovkin fight, even though he's been in there with Lara and Trout and Mayweather and Cotto and Khan and Golovkin at least once, would you believe that he was still not the face of boxing? He was already in many successful pay-per-views, but in 2017, he was not yet the face of boxing. It's not till the second Golovkin fight. And that's how many fights undefeated? Oh, well over
see,
40.
see,
Well over.
you mix two things together. We're talking about the dates. You're talking about the face of boxing.
All right, all
It
right. You're right.
yeah.
You're right. I'll concede that. The two dates, whether or not David could take them over, tell me, who does he fight after Zerto?
I don't really. There's nobody at cruiser. He's gonna have to. His fat ass is gonna have to go to heavy. Maybe he could probably fight a old ass Andy Ruiz. That'll be big. Um, besides that,
Bro,
it's
Whoa.
do you
like, bro, what else?
do
What else
you
can he
do
do?
you
He's
know what
bro,
fucked.
Andy would do to
but
Benavidez?
this is what don't you see? You're
Yeah.
making the point for me. In the
Uh,
cruiserweight division, there is not the abundance of opponents to take over two of the most prominent days on the fight calendar. You simply don't have the options. You don't have them.
like
It, the
they're,
only thing the only thing you could hope for is to get lucky because it doesn't rely on anything that you can do. Is that maybe Artur will move up to cruiserweight or that Dimitri will move up to cruiserweight? And looking at it, I'm looking at Dimitri like this is a very lean light heavyweight. It's hard to imagine he goes
yep,
to
cruiser.
cruiserweight. It's very hard to imagine he would do that. Artur might, but the dude is 40, bro.
Yeah, honestly, if that'll be a blessing for David. If those two, one has a back problem, the other motherfucker is 40. If they go up to 200, that'll be an alley oop for David, which he might not even do because we know how he moves. But right now, the leading candidate for the Cinco de Mayo is going to be Pitbull. After that Lamont rematch and Tank rematch, if he don't get locked up, I don't know
And
what
the
else he
other
could do.
and to say take over, like this is just what we have to work with. In reality, Isaac doesn't have the ability to really
Oh my
take
god!
over those
Go ahead
like
and drop the
he
link.
doesn't who said who's there? I'll drop the link. Isaac doesn't have the ability. Oh, there's this fucking homo. Isaac doesn't have the ability. Like, bro, you just drew with Lamont Roach.
who's sadly who's gonna take over the dates, bro.
Who?
And I'm a realist. I don't like the motherfucker, but it's probably gonna be Devin Haney, bro.
Nah, he's too
Bro,
gay.
no, I
See,
know
this is
that.
no. Listen. He's gay. That's like
He is.
Mirage.
He
But the
is.
shit is, it's not enough for you to fight that day undefeated. Y después decir que I took it. No, it's not enough for you to fight that day. You need to
Can't
get
hear
the
you.
Mexicans to buy your fight that
No,
day.
no, no, no. See, hold on. Who is Devin trying to be like?
Mayweather.
And what did Mayweather do best? Devin
Manín,
don't got the
no,
mouthpiece.
espera, ponlo tú.
Uh-huh.
They're talking about the Shakur Stevenson
I can't hear you.
fighting. Who are you talking to, man? They're talking about Shakur Stevenson fighting Devin Haney if he beats Teofimo, right? If you did that on Cinco de Mayo, do you think Mexican people would give a shit?
No, not at all. Zero. I barely care about the tail fight.
So this is why I think it's difficult to say that somebody's gonna come in and just take over that day when it relies on more than you. It relies
I
on
fucking hear.
and just take over that day. Okay,
Oh,
well
shit.
Yo, I can't hear you, Juice.
I'm gonna step you out, then step out, then come back in. I'm gonna step you out, then step up.
The fuck?
Yeah, motherfuckers.
I'm muted, way. So that's one of y'all motherfuckers.
Until I was muted right now.
But it relies on for you to have the options to use on that day. Like that's how it works. Like Oscar obviously had the options because everybody wanted to fight him. Floyd had the options because well everybody wanted to fight him. Canelo had the options because everybody wanted to fight him. Devin, don't nobody give a fuck about your ass. Are you joking? Who the fuck is scratching a neck and I need that Devin Haney, bro. I need that Devin. No, bro.
Not even Rowley want to fight him, which I understand. Like,
Now, if Isaac had more, Isaac stands a chance because he's in a division where there are a lot of people, right? Imagínate, Isaac Cruz, Subriel Matias, and Mayo, Puerto Rico versus Mexico. Yeah, you could do it, but you don't have the ability is the problem. That Isaac, you do suck. Like, make no mistake, you trash.
yo, like that motherfucker right there when he started dancing in the ring.
When he squatted his ass and
Well, I can't hear, yo.
okay, then you got to step out and come back in, bro.
I can't hear.
Somebody tell him to step out and come back in.
Country.
What?
I can't hear.
Can you hear me?
Herb.
This is so stupid.
The fuck?
Yo, Herb.
Y'all niggas old, bro.
Herb out there making fire with two rocks and shit.
Okay. Her country, type this to Herb in the chat.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm gonna kick him from the studio so he can restart, refresh, then come back in. Now what I'm saying is I don't really see anybody out there that stands all that good a chance of monopolizing those days. But of the few people that are out there, it's very hard to say, David, you got one fight with Zerto, and then what? You're not gonna fight Jai Opataya. You're not. You're not.
We're hardcores. We know everything about the fighters, right? But one thing I can say that I heard casuals, and I'm talking about casuals, they were like, yo, y'all see why Canelo dug David, right? Y'all see how he did him? Talking about yard. And it's like, well, I mean, because really this is a lot of the boxing's for the casuals. Whenever they see a whooping like that, they get excited, bro.
Yeah, of
Like
course.
we see fucking Pitbull, and you're like, yo, where's this motherfucker's jab at? All he throws is hooks. Mexicans see that and they fucking fall in love with that style. Like
Yeah.
we're like, yo, this motherfucker can't move his feet. He can't use the
But
jab.
But see, here's where ability comes into it. Even for the Mexican fight fan who isn't a hardcore, right? They're just a hardcore nationalist. This is where ability is important. You need the ability to fight and win, because if you aren't able to keep going out there and do that, then you're not going to become the face, or you're not going to be able to take those dates. You know what I mean? That you still need to be able to get out there on a regular basis and perform. And Cruz, Brody, you just drew with fucking Lamont Roach, bro. You just drew with Lamont. What are you going to do now? What's the plan? Gervonta Davis. Of course, it has to be a Gervonta Davis rematch, bro. Because you don't know how to do anything else. If they put you in there with that Puerto Rican, yo, that Puerto Rican will fuck your ass up. For real. He will fuck you up. If they put you in there with Gary Antoine Russell, he'll fuck you up. You're too little for 147. And that is where ability is a thing. That's where ability comes into it. That you need the ability to at least be consistent in victory or consistent in performances. Isaac doesn't have that. You look like shit with fucking Giovanni Cabrera, and you lost to Rayo. You just drew with Lamont. You're patting yourself on the back that you sold, what, 10,000 tickets in San Antonio. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Boots sold that in Philly. Shakur sold that in New Jersey. Keyshawn sold that in Norfolk. Whoop-de-fucking-do. You just keep failing up, bro. So I don't know, man. Why ain't Mirage clicking the fucking link, that homo? I sent him the link.
Bro, I spammed that hoe to him 3 times. He don't want to click it. He says
He ain't clicking it.
Because he's a fucking pussy. Because he's a fucking pussy. Who the fuck texting me, man? I'm about to curse the shit out my wife. Stop fucking text bombing me.
No, it's crazy how you tell somebody on a different channel that Jules is ducking you debate, but we're right here waiting.
For real, I'm live. What the fuck? Homo ass motherfucker.
You sound a lot better than you did the other day, man. You sound more your old self.
Yeah, you know, it takes a little bit of anger to burn through that fever. Click the fucking link, homo.
Click the link. Jules, can I ask you a question? Why
No,
is
you can't ask me a question. You literally on my turf, you fucking weirdo. You came here. You literally on what turf? Whatever fucking turf is there when you came here, you fucking homo.
What the fuck?
It's sick of these fucking faggots online that love talking about me. Like,
I love it.
You a fucking homo, Mirage.
Fucking Fanook.
For real.
He said the F word.
Fanook.
Like a fucking faggot. Like, yo, click the fucking link, bro.
You fucking claggot.
He's fugazi, that's why.
You too old to be doing stupid shit like that. If I send your bitch ass a link, click the fucking link so you can fucking talk to me. Since you want to talk about me.
I think he has fantasies about you like David.
Oh, man.
Acting like a fucking... I just hate faggot shit like that. Like, so what you gonna do tomorrow, you fucking faggot? You gonna go to fucking IBFP and talk about me after I sent you a fucking link to talk to me right here live? Why should I do that? Well, you gonna fucking talk about me tomorrow, ain't you?
Oh, fuck.
Fucking pussy. Yo, who the fuck raised you, Mirage?
I'm clipping that shit, bro.
Who the fuck raises guys to act like this? No, I'm not gonna talk to you today. I'm gonna go to IBFP and I'm gonna talk about you. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch boxing without pants on. Is what I'm gonna do.
It's crazy. Like you can make whole videos about somebody. You can go to a whole nother channel talk about them, but
because you know what he's doing. He'll go to the yearbook and he'll fucking jerk off to my picture. But when I'm walking down the hallway, he won't say a fucking word. That's what that is, bro. You motherfuckers just sit around talking about the bitches they want to fuck, but don't got the fucking stones to ask for the phone number. That's fucking Mirage. How much time have you dedicated to talking about me? You fucking weirdo. Don't leave the chat now, motherfucker. Drew, go ahead.
On more important news, why is it, Jules, you said this a long time ago, and I didn't believe you till I actually experienced it. Why is it so great biting on that wrinkle on a woman's thigh when it's thick? You know that crease right there? Oh my God. It's like it's
Oh yeah,
juicy and
that's great,
flavorful.
bro. Yeah.
It's salt in there. It's alkaline. It's
Ugh.
salt.
Yes,
It's all
there
the
is. It
good
is
things.
salty a little too because of the sweat.
Yeah, because
Oh,
of pussy sweat. You don't like pussy sweat, Herb?
I fucking love pussy.
not too
I love
much
that
of it.
alkaline flavor, bro. It's like biting into a fucking battery.
You know,
Shit is great.
Michael don't like pussy. Michael makes her wash it off before he eats pussy. He don't like pussy sweat.
Bro, I had to my fucking stepdaughter in the room. I had to turn it down quick.
Oh my god.
I kissed that little nigga.
Oh shit.
I mean,
Nah, man. You know the shit's stupid, man. Like it's just I just don't understand how you got grown men. If it was a teenager, like the only time it's permissible to so willfully waste your own time is when you're a child. You know that, yeah, you could do whatever dumb shit you want. You're allowed to, but no adult, and I'm talking about from 21 and up. Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog? You're sitting around editing videos about me. You're talking about me on other channels weekly, bro. You do this weekly. So that when I send you a link to jump on and say what you need to say, no, why should I do that? Why should I do that? Yo, just go in the walk into the fucking Outback butt naked, bro. Don't look back. Meet the Aboriginals or something out there, bro. Whatever the fuck is out there, bro. Shout out to motherfucking Don Juan Jules. El perro que ladrar no muerde. Marat, pretty much. You spend so much time talking about me, you don't want to talk to me. Silly motherfucker.
he might stop. Oh.
For real. But yeah, man, Drew, I don't know if you heard, I caught fucking bronchitis in New York the other day and shit.
No, I
Went back.
saw your tweet, Jules. You said like I'm never going back there unless I'm wrapped in a fucking plastic bubble. How bad?
real.
When was the last time you've been there, Jules?
Over 13 years ago.
Is
Over
it worse than
12.
what you expected?
No, you know what's weird? It felt so different being there. It didn't feel as
Didn't feel like the place you grew up in.
it didn't. Like that it didn't. But it didn't, it felt digital, for lack of a better word.
Oh, okay.
It felt very that's the only word I could use to describe how it felt being there. Like, yeah, this doesn't feel like it doesn't even feel like how it felt when I left. It's like it's different somehow. I don't know
I
what
will
it is.
say this: post-COVID, it changed. Like the first time I ever went to New York was 2009, and that's when I got to experience like, yo, it's 4 a.m. I can go furniture shopping and fucking get furniture from a whole. It's not like that no more.
Yeah.
Where it's hustling and bustling 24/7.
Yeah. I would say that because there was a corner store around the corner from the hotel I was staying at on the east side, and it closed. Like the corner store, corner store usually, especially in the downtown part, they used to stay open just because of where they were. They're downtown. I was in downtown on the east side, and uptown the corner stores will close in the sense that they won't let people in the store anymore, but they'll still have the little oscillating thing to still do transactions. Whereas downtown, no, the corner store usually stays open. The fucking shit closed like at 12. I was like, what the fuck? I went to get a cup of coffee at 12 in the morning. Motherfucking shit closed.
That's what you
Because
probably
you
get.
used to say, Jules, you used to say New York's the type of place you were able to get your furniture, get a blow job, and get construction done all like at 2, 3 in the morning.
At 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah,
man.
it used to be the city that never slept, but now not anymore, I guess, huh?
Motherfuckers take a nap sometimes.
Yeah, certain areas would be still lit though, but I know one thing. Right here in New York tonight, I can tell you what I saw. I left my crib tonight. I went to go get a weed rolling machine from around the corner. I get right next to the train station. Country, you want to tell them what I saw?
Oh, he saw a hawk killing a pigeon and eating it in front of everybody.
In front of screaming.
A red-tailed hawk got a pigeon and was just pitching the feathers and eating it right there on the street in front of everybody.
Yeah, in front of screaming women and children, right in front of the train station.
Come on, Herb. It's not like the hawk was aware of that.
Country, shut the fuck up and let him tell the fucking story. Goddamn.
You know what? Go fuck yourself.
It was like screaming babies and children right there, and people get off the train. It's like kind of like rush hour. They seeing this shit. I'm like, wow. It's on my Instagram page. If you go look at it, you'll see it. That he was tearing them up too, Jules, plucking that nigga apart.
He must have been real hungry because you
Yeah.
don't see a lot of hawks in the city. Sometimes they be there, but not like that. You know what I mean?
This is my third one I saw. It's my third. Yeah, but they're definitely here though. I went in the weed spot and came out. They were gone. I said he flew away with them. Right? They said, yeah, he plucked until he got really small, hooked them and flew away with him. I was like, God, do you see what feathers all in front of the train station? I'm like, this is a different kind of assault. This is a different kind of violence. There's a different kind of violence here in New York now.
Mr. Cheese says, wait till you see a rat eat a pigeon.
Nothing surprises me anymore. So, gentlemen, they're talking about Ammo Williams versus Carlos Adames on the undercard of Lopez versus Stevenson. Do we like that fight?
I can do it.
It's not a bad fight. It's not a bad
It's
fight.
an okay fight. I mean,
I can do it.
Spectacular though.
Ain't nothing to get off. Ain't nothing to get a chubby off of it. I can do it.
Do we think Ammo wins this fight?
No.
No. You wouldn't pick Ammo to win that fight.
No, hell
no.
No. Real talk?
One more time, Mother.
Ammo Williams versus Carlos Adames. Who wins?
I'll take Ammo.
All right, one for Ammo.
I'm
Nobody else.
I'm taking a dumbass.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. The reason I'm not settled on the dumbass, he only fought once this year. By the time that fight happens, that's what, like 11 months that Carlos ain't fought? And he a fat motherfucker. He a fat fucker. He a fat fucker. About to have a fat camp.
Could it end in a draw?
About to have a baby.
I'm saying that it's only so many times you're gonna be able to get away with shit. You know what I mean? That like you could have fought Carlos. You could have fought again this year. You chose not to. So what? 11 and a half months of inactivity, fighting a dude with mental problems. Because you know Ammo got mental problems. That dude is like he's bugged out. You know.
I mean, I saw him on the BAM undercard fight, and he fought this local, I want to say Texas dude. Ammo was struggling. He was struggling.
Yeah, but how good is Carlos really? You know,
that's true.
How good is Carlos really? Like your claim to fame is that you beat Montiel, and that only mattered because Montiel made Charlo look bad.
He did. I remember that fucking fight. Montiel won that fucking fight out the. Oh shit! YouTube boxing judge.
YouTube boxing judge. Shout out to the YouTube boxing judge. Shout out from the beach on the Gold Coast, Australia. Hot bitches in Ring IQ. What a good day. Shout out to Jules and the panel. Fuck Mirage.
Those people don't even like him.
From real Australians on the Gold Coast.
Am I the only one? Go ahead, Joe. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Am I the only one that's realizing the only excitement we're getting from Tio and Shakur is this press conference, and where he said you're mentally slow, and Shakur didn't get it?
No, I mean they had like a sit down face off thing, where they were talking to each other and shit. I don't know if you saw it. It's on the Ring magazine. It's just pretty good. Like that, you know that.
Yeah, that was good.
It's Tio trying to talk shit. You know what I mean? It's just that he's trying to take that Shakur would not fight Keyshawn and spin that into, oh, Shakur doesn't want to fight the best. Yeah, but he was going to fight Floyd Schofield. He was going to fight Isaac Cruz. He wanted to fight Gervonta Davis. Yeah. It's not, it's like Tio is running out of ideas is what I'm getting at, that you're grasping at straws for something to say about him when there's nothing to say, because if nothing else, he's fighting your bitch ass, ain't he? And you supposed to be king shit. He's fighting your bitch ass. I seen they ass punch about the shit, and Punch is on overdrive mode, bro.
He's on the payroll. What I'm saying is, it's like the most excitement we're gonna get from this fight is this. It's gonna suck. The fight's gonna suck.
Yeah, I mean, in all likelihood, I'll probably focus on Baru versus Zayas the night of. I said that in the last live. That has a greater that has a greater potential to put forward an exciting fight because Baru's a pressure guy. So yeah, he gonna try it. Whereas Shakur and T, you know what that shit gonna look like though. That shit is gonna be Haney Prograis, just with younger fighters. But that's what that's gonna be, Haney Prograis.
You called it. Yeah, exactly.
Who you saying? Richard Hitchison? Richard Hitchison beefing with Keyshawn. Nigga was spitting and foaming out the mouth. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I seen they had like a whole little thing, and I'm like, Brody, Keyshawn ain't even fought in wild months, bro. What we doing, bro? Like, what are we doing? We arguing to argue? We arguing because there's cameras around? Because that's how it's starting to feel that all the shit y'all little motherfuckers do. I really got more excited for the Pulev and Gassiev shit, and they ain't say shit. Like Gassiev ain't say nothing bad about Pulev. Pulev ain't say nothing bad about him. And I appreciated that shit. Like, yeah, like I'm tired of these talkative ass youngsters. Y'all just talking a bunch of nothing. Hitchens, you talking a bunch of nothing. Gary Antoine Russell free right now. What's good? He free right now. What's good?
That's who he's scared of.
Oh, pussy ass shit. Like you not trying to do nothing, man. You trying to be part of conversations where you not in that tax bracket. You got mad work to do. You at 140, Gary don't got nothing going on, go fight Gary. Simple. Go fight Gary. If Subriel get done with this Englishman, awesome. Go fight Subriel. Other than that, I don't want to hear about Richardson Hitchens. You like the fuck? Shout out to motherfucking Don Juan. Mirage, Jules like Norman, Boots, Benavidez, Better Beef twice, Fedora, every champion tank, anyone that isn't a prospect. For real. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of I think there's too many interviews. I think there's too much content out there, Drew. Too much content, not enough fights. I don't want to see Hitchens and Keyshawn argue. Why the fuck would I get excited about that? Oh,
You're not gay.
They're arguing. Yeah, look, they're arguing. Oh shit, shit.
Who's the only people that get excited about this, Jules? Liberals and homos.
Democrats, bro. I keep talking about these fucking Democrats, bro.
Virtuoso.
I'm tired of the content for the sake of content.
Boxing. Do they watch boxing? Those people.
I mean, like there are a couple of Democrats on boxing Twitter. They are Democrats, and but it's tired that the manufactured stuff that let's have an argument while the camera. Who cares, bro?
Yeah.
Who fucking cares?
It's boring. It's beyond boring now. It's like I don't know. I'm not very excited about any of this shit anymore.
No, a lot of the times, bro, there should be fake beef, bro. It's kind of like how the rappers used to do back in the day, where they pretend they're beefing just to sell records.
Unless they're actually gonna fight, we don't want to know.
Yeah, unless a fight is actually made. But I seen that Ring Magazine, they posted a video, and a couple of other content creators, they posted videos about it. I'm like, bro, who gives a fuck if Hitchens is arguing with Keyshawn Davis? Who cares?
Nobody. Hey, is there credence to that Katie Taylor, Ronda Rousey, Jules, for real?
I don't know. Eddie kind of killed that noise yesterday. He said ain't nobody had no conversations like that. I seen some shit where he said that. So I don't really know where it came from. Cause if Eddie's saying we ain't talked to nobody, then where did that come from? Oh, you know what I mean? I don't know. I read a boxing scene article about it, but it didn't cite a source. If Katie wants to fight Ronda for a Netflix bag, I suppose it's okay for obvious reasons. But is Ronda even relevant anymore? To use for a crossover fight? Like the crossovers are usually two relevant fighters at the time from different disciplines, whereas Ronda ain't had a fight in how long, or an MMA fight, how long has it been? What, 20 what, 18? I think. When who's the last time she got fucked up? Real talk.
I'm pretty sure that was when Nunez whooped their ass.
Yeah.
And when was that shit?
I believe that was 18.
Yeah, no, that's a long time. That's 7 years, man. It's damn near 7 years. If it ain't 7 years, shit. Like, you know, it did seem a little bit left field that Netflix wants to use Rhonda for
No,
that because
perdón, way. That was 16.
that was six. That was not
Yeah,
16,
that was
bro.
16, way.
No, bro. When Amanda Nunez fucked her up.
Yeah, way. It went in the first round. Yeah, 2016, way.
Yeah, I mean that's what kind of made it seem a little bit left field. That why would Netflix want to use Rhonda? She's not relevant anymore to MMA or to WWE. I don't think she's there either at
Yeah,
WWE.
she just needs to stay
It's not
retired.
so much that she's relevant. It's more so that she's more marketable. ¿Entiendes?
I guess, but I mean, if nobody's been marketing her for a while, is she marketable?
Honestly, way, like, the most relevant thing about her was her last interview with the machine, you know, Bert Kreischer,
Yeah,
where
I
she
seen
was
that
like
shit.
shitting on her fans and talking about how they're so what have you done for me lately, and once you lose that you ain't shit, you were never shit. So it's like, Rhonda, I don't know what you're talking about, bro, because we love GSP, you know, we love uh uh fucking
Big
Chuck Liddell
Diaz,
and shit,
the
you know what I'm
Diaz
saying?
brothers, all that shit.
The D, exactly. Like, she's just salty that she lost and that, like, people don't like her because she's just a bitch.
I was
She's a
told,
sore
Jules,
loser.
it was like maybe some of the women executives at Netflix, like promoting women's sports. Like she's still a name where women will turn in 10, 20 million women to watch
I
if it's
mean,
promoted right.
I mean, yeah, but that's kind of true of anything on Netflix. I was saying this the other day that Netflix is so big that whatever you do on that platform, it's going to get watched. Whatever you do, like if you did a regular top rank fight on there, it would get watched just because, well, it's Netflix, bro. 330 million people are subscribed to that shit. So yeah, somebody's always watching, you know. But yeah, they could do it. They could do it, you know. Katie got married, so you know she's gonna be fucking retiring soon. She got married. She wants to fuck.
Rhonda is 38.
Katie's that same age. So I mean, it's not really an age thing. It's more of Ronda was never a good striker, MMA fighter. Like she's not. She wasn't even a. She's not a striker. She's a armbar broad. Remember, most 11 out of the 11 fights she won was by way of armbar. So she kept spamming the same move. You know.
Well,
like,
it was beyond me why she tried to fight a striking fight against superior strikers. I mean, that was like the dumbest strategy. Stick to what you're good at.
Yeah, if the judo works, do the fucking judo. You know.
Yep.
So we got Pacheco Sajo this weekend. I'm looking forward to that. We got Jack McCallion, but ain't nobody gonna buy that shit. That's $50 for those that don't know. They want $50 for that shit. No, that's not on the zone. I think you got to go to payperview.com for that shit, but ain't nobody gonna buy that shit. Fucking Jack versus McCallion. Y'all motherfuckers is on drugs. And we got the Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. That's after this week, right? That's next week. Next Saturday, well, next Friday, right?
I believe so.
I think so.
Yeah.
You guys excited?
No.
Not
You're
really.
not?
I don't know.
No, I'm excited to see AJ fuck him up, bro. I'm tired of this shit. AJ gets too disrespected, yo.
For real, yo. You know, on that note, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back.
And you know, undefeated. You know how many bitches are gonna come out to Miami for AJ?
Oh yeah.
There's gonna be hella bitches there for that shit.
Yeah, they should.
The high
You know,
quality ones too, not the fucking skunkas.
you know what I don't want to see? I don't want to see a body punch. No, I want you to I want you to knock this motherfucker out face first, dick on the ground, bro. Don't give me don't give me no
You don't want
punch
no
to the leg.
foreplay,
No,
huh? You want
no,
straight
I want
fucking.
for
You,
stick it in dry, bro,
I
dry.
know what you want, fool. I know what you want, Holmes. You want fucking Popeye. Fucking give me some chon chon, don't you?
Give me some chonchon. Sorry, no tortillas. You know something,
not
bro.
even spit on it, Holmes. Not a little bit of
Nah,
spit.
No
dry,
Lou.
dry.
Fuck.
Well, we got Alicia Baumgartner on the card though, so
Oh yeah.
a couple
Lord
other.
have mercy. And
You want it dry, dude? That's fucked up, man.
I would let if she's a goth mommy, she can do whatever she wants to me.
Are you circumcised? Because that's gonna hurt.
A goth. Oh, you know, I could die a happy man. A goth muscle mommy. Oh,
dude, imagine that shit tearing up your fucking. Bro.
Yo, that's some kinky shit. A goth muscle.
Now tell you wouldn't say yes. You wouldn't say yes, mommy, so she could say good boy.
You watch wrestling back.
Warrior. Are you saying you like women who are more manly than you are?
No, I just like muscle mommies. You don't. So you mean to tell me nobody here likes when a woman says good boy?
Nah, I don't know about that, bro.
Yeah, you fucking homo liar. I knew it. You were too quiet.
Yo, okay. Hey, wrestling back in the day, would you fuck China? What her swole ass?
After the surgeries and she started doing porn, yes.
Okay.
When she was shooting up steroids, no. When she started shooting up estrogen, yes.
Yeah, man. Because when she was early on, she was looking more like a dude than the other wrestlers.
Triple H was hitting it when she was looking like a dude.
Oh my God.
So was X-Pac, because she was in a relation with him first.
God damn.
They got a tape of her and him.
God damn.
You know, country, watch that shit.
Hey, how many times you jerked off to a country? Be honest.
I ain't jerked off to nothing, but I did see that though. I saw that. I saw that a long time ago.
That's what her swole ass. Nah, I can't do no big swole bitch. You know.
Yeah, the thought that she could press you over her fucking head.
Not even some of the swole ones I be putting on Twitter, bro. They're fine as fuck.
I just nah. I like mine soft, bro. I like them thick, but you know I don't want to do the muscle mommies. Fuck that.
Undefeated. You just got a bounty from Mr. T, man.
God damn. Shit.
No rest for the wicked. But yeah, bro, that's just not appealing. If the bride could press me over her head in the fucking air, no thank you, man.
I don't mind. I don't mind the little muscle, but when you cut the fuck up, like nah, ass gotta be cut too, man.
You take one look at her and go, damn, that's how I want to be. You know, no.
Yo, that bitch got more muscle than me. God damn.
Yeah, you know. Fuck
yeah.
That shit, man.
You're gonna make it your personal trainer.
Yeah. Well, the good thing, I can't lie. I fucking hate Jake Paul. I think he's a bitch, and he's not. He's shitty person. But I did like that little promo he did for what's her name? Caroline. Did y'all see it?
Oh yeah, the girl on the bar when he booked a fight. Yeah.
I like the little he called her and they started playing Sweet Caroline in the background. I like that shit. And you know, that'll probably be like the biggest fight they can make is Alicia versus her when Alicia moves up.
Yeah, Jake do good promotion, bro, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll have a long life in boxing if he stays a promoter.
Yeah, I just need AJ to knock him out cold.
Yeah, and he just after that just promote some good shit. Be good, okay? We respect what you do. Now just go promote some shit now.
Yeah, give us some good fights, man.
Yeah, get the fuck out of boxing, bro.
Right, sure.
I will say he's really good for the ladies, the lady fights.
Yeah,
he's been doing a lot of good shit with them.
You need to start signing some male fighters too as well. He got a few bad. I don't know. He let who fought on the MVP card before? Mario Barrios and another PBC fight, I believe. Yeah. Oh wow.
You know, I said it, and I think that's what Jake Paul should do. Because it's for you to be a man and to sign to Jake Paul, it's gonna be a little iffy. I think the best thing he could do is sign damn, what's that motherfucker from Puerto Rico? New Yorican dude. Not Gabriel Sala, he's Philly.
Not
Berlanga.
Oh. No, I don't think anybody wants Berlanga.
Damn. I mean, you could fight in the main event and then put him on the undercard and build him slowly. So then, I mean, slowly. But besides that, I don't know who's gonna want to sign to Jake.
It's in the lower weight classes. Well, we had to see. It's like Jake always getting PBC fighters to fight on PBC.
Well, it's because PBC fights they got no dates.
Yeah, I was going to say that they're available, so they're readily available. But in fairness, he also did a lot of business with Golden Boy. Remember, he used Floyd Schofield on a show, Zerto on a show. I think the only reason that Gary Antoine Russell was going to be on that card was because it was Javante. Because don't you see that now that Javante's off the card, Gary's off the card.
Right? They go by the tools because, like I said, when what's his name, Mario Barrios fought another PBC fight on it as well. Two PBC fight, and that was it. They take
availability is the short answer, though. If nothing else, there's a lot of PBC guys that are available. He should use Charlo. Put Charlo versus Plant on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Might as well.
There's a lot of available fighters over there.
Shit, they talking about doing that bullshit. I don't know who seriously wants to see that. Like, does somebody want to see that? Charlo Plant?
No. It's too late.
Undefeated. You want to see that shit?
I'd rather see his girl. What's her name?
Jordan.
Jordan, there you go. I'd rather see her. But honestly, what the fuck are they fighting for? There's no belt, there's no ranking.
And Plant's coming off a loss.
And for what?
Shouldn't it be Resendiz, Charlo, if anything?
Give me that fight. Give me that
fight. That they do shit, and this is further compounding on boxing's problem. People in boxing, especially in America, do shit that doesn't make sense. If Plant lost, why do we still need to see him fight Charlo? For what?
It's selling that. It's
fucking Dana. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
That smack he hit him with, they want to sell that.
Yeah, but bro, that shit was damn near 3 years ago.
They don't care.
They don't. They don't.
Yo, because I mean, realistic, bro. America doesn't really have much left.
No, see, all right. If you were doing things the right way, right? Real talk. If PBC were doing things the right way, you got a young guy in Resendiz, willing to fight people. He has a fan-friendly style. He actually does. His fights are not hard to digest. He just beat Caleb Plant. So it shouldn't even be, let's try to find a way to keep using Charlo. It should be, we need to feed these guys to Resendiz because he's the next generation of fighter. I mean, he's never going to be pound for pound, and he may never be a pay-per-view star, but he is next in line in a sense.
Who all the fighters that you're all the fighters that are currently fighting right now?
Yeah, like he's one of the young. No, he's one of the younger ones. Like, yeah, he's not in his mid.
He's never going to be a pay-per-view star. You mean every fighter right now that's on pay-per-view that shouldn't be?
They're on. Well, they're on pay-per-view, but they ain't stars on pay-per-view.
They're on there. If I'm Dana, I'm gonna try to go get Resendiz, bro. Cause like, come on, bro, you need him. You need that motherfucker.
That was a good fight, though.
I mean, you already know that he's gonna use Mexican fighters because of what Robert said too.
Oh yeah.
Robert said he has a couple of guys on that show in January, so he's already got the right idea. But yeah, just that if the PBC were doing things the appropriate way, you keep trying to repackage these cold products when you should be feeding Plant. You already fed Plant to Resendiz. Now feed him Charlo. And so that maybe he can, get somewhere that, if he beats Charlo, now we cook him with rice. And I think, it would be more exciting. I would be more excited. I'll use myself as an example to see Resendiz versus Charlo than Plant versus Charlo. Who fucking cares about? Fuck wants to see that?
Especially Plant coming off a loss. Like, come on, bro. Like,
you got a guy coming off a win. When is Resendiz's next fight? Like, he won a fight. He wasn't supposed to be able to win, and he did it in good fashion. He did it in good fashion. I saw the fight. It was a good fight. What? And he's the one that's on the shelf, and you making plans for them. That's why y'all at where y'all at. Do shit backwards. You know, do shit
I mean,
backwards.
I think a young fighter's destiny and his goal should be trying to make it to a ring card.
A Ring magazine card.
To a ring card, yeah, to a turkey card, yeah. I think that should be every young fighter's hunger right now. I want to get on the ring card. I want to go to the ring. I'm gonna fight so I can.
It's the only place you're gonna get some real ass money. For real, that's the only place you're gonna get some real ass money.
You got to do your thing to get booked. You know, it's like Norman bum ass did his thing. His last couple of fights, he got booked.
Hell, you're about to see Brent pop up right now.
Oh my God, they had his face on other show, like mother up.
I'm about to get my coffee. Let me get my coffee. I'll be right back.
Oh shit! I was gonna drink coffee tonight too, but I think I'm gonna eat some.
We got another butt fucker talking about Jules ducking. Bro, you're not that important, bro.
I think fucking Two Toes said he wanted to debate Southpaw.
Oh my God, why?
I said, oh my, yeah, that just goes to show what kind of person you was. You want to debate Southpaw? I'm like, oh my God.
At some point, you gotta realize that this whole internet shit's not real. Like, why are you wasting time like talk about Jules or Southpaw? Like you're on X constantly talking shit. I'm just like, damn. Yeah. And have y'all seen Ellie spaz out?
But Ellie spazzed out on Roach.
No. Yeah, like yo, like what the fuck are you doing? You're a reporter, bro.
He did that for Tank.
Like what? Ellie suck a nigga next nutsack?
He did that for Tank.
Oh my God. What was he saying to him?
He was just talking about like his fighting style and that he's actually lost 2 times, and Ellie is literally bending over backwards trying to defend Tank, and it's like, what are you doing, bro? Like,
trying to win a fight the next time. Ellie ain't even built like that to be beefing online with nobody.
Fucking Mirage. That's Mirage under another account that was trying to get on.
Here you go, Spider Rico. Here's a link, bro. Nobody's gonna block you or whatever the fuck lie you're telling. Here you go. Another fucking idiot online wasting his life.
That's Mirage, Jules.
Of course it is, bro. These dumb fucks get on the internet and do anything but act like normal fucking people. Fucking internet, man.
See, look, he says blocked.
Here's the link, bro. Go ahead, hit the link, bro. Hit the link. Otherwise, I'll tell you what, if you don't hit this link, you will be blocked. So hit the fucking link. You're not blocked. You could chat. You could hit the link. If you don't hit that link, I won't be reading any of your comments.
He says, it won't work. I tried it.
All right, bro. Okay. Have a good night then, jackass. Have a good fucking night. These fucking idiots want all the wrong attention. Yeah, man. Fucking Jake, bro. Alicia bought the fight. Carolyn Dubois, Alicia Baumgartner. Who wins that fight?
Alicia does it, but does it real corny like.
I don't know. I really don't. I used to be a believer in Alicia, but she ain't looked too hot ever since she been popped. Man.
She was ever since she was with James. She ain't been looking too good.
I was gonna say that, fucking Herb. I was gonna say like, yo, this Derek James shit, man. I mean,
you got on the right,
bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
Goose and training Barrios, and I was just thinking that Barrios would actually listen to Goosen, because you know Ryan's reputation is he don't listen to nobody, so it doesn't really matter who's training him. Derek James, Eddie Reynoso, Joe Goosen, he don't listen either way. Whereas Mario might actually listen. So, how confident are we that Ryan beats him?
100%.
You still believe that he beats him? That he'll beat that motherfucker.
This is Mario Barrios.
It is.
Barrios trash.
What you
he
think?
Is pretty ass, man.
They're gonna do some more. What you think?
No, I mean, look, I do think he's gonna be juiced up, Herb. I do. Like, I absolutely like. I'm convinced he's gonna be on the juice in that fight. But it's just that they saying his dad gonna train him, Henry.
They be
That's what I heard, dog. I heard Henry is the head trainer.
Yeah, I heard that too. Man.
Bro, you might as well let me train him.
They being that kid train him and his dad. I'm like, they want to go to the gym. And the kid train him.
You're grounded.
You know what I'm saying? I was just like, Henry gonna be the I hope whatever juice they give me, I hope it's strong, man. I hope it's
Henry. Oh my god.
Hey, that's Henry's training, man. Steroids. You know?
For real, you know.
May as well be. Shit.
Was Henry ever like? Does Henry really train fighters though? Like, does he?
Mr. T said there'll be a Planet Fitness.
Damn.
Oh shit!
That's a good one.
Oh shit!
Hey, $10 a month, man. You know they can afford it.
That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy, man.
You see him go in there with the black card, the one that you can like access any place you want, any club you want of theirs.
For real, yo. You know what I'm saying? That shit, they used to give out pizza. You remember that? They used to give out pizza.
Yeah, like on Mondays and shit for sure.
Yeah, pizza Monday and shit. Like, bro, y'all literally.
Crazy.
I mean, like, no. You know what? That's not crazy. Because if you trying to get bigger, pizza does have a lot of protein in it, like low key. So it do. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what about the fat bitches trying to lose weight?
You right about them bitches. Like, you shouldn't be giving them pizza.
Nah.
You shouldn't be giving them that shit.
Yeah, a fitness place that gives out pizza, man. Yeah, what a priority.
Yeah. Fucking AA meetings that give out alcohol and shit. Like,
give out fucking giving out. You go to the AA meeting, they give you a Jaeger shot. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations for coming on Monday.
It's your chip, yo.
What the fuck?
That's fucking crazy, yo. But yeah, man. PF is good though. I like PF. That is for what it's for. I would recommend it. That if you know what you're doing, you could still get swole at PF. You could. It's not necessary for you to go to some high profile gym. Not really. Not if you know what you're doing. The problem is most people don't. They don't give out pizza anymore though. I think they got too much bad press off of that shit. They're like, how you giving all these obese bitches, these pre-diabetic bitches pizza? It's the opposite. You need to give these bitches some water. Give them some water.
Some crackers with sardines on them.
For real, yo.
Oh my god.
Here's a can of tuna. Put some work in.
Yo, tuna got 17 grams of protein in it now. That's that shit.
Yeah, but Sunkist is part of the sea, man.
Bro, do you know how much tilapia? Tilapia has like 54, bro. That's just crazy.
Tilapia is apparently not good for you, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not? Mercury?
That or some other shit. I was reading something about it. It said that it's like not good for you.
You know, the smaller fish are better. Tilapia is not the greatest, but smaller fish are better. Less time in the water, less toxins. So sardines, herring, anchovy, stuff like that. It's a lot better.
Shit, I've had a sweet potato and salmon the past couple days.
I was gonna ask, what about salmon? Because I do my salmon.
No, salmon is not good. What's wrong with
really?
Salmon? Yeah,
The farm raised
no.
salmon
Listen,
is
the worst fish is predatory fish because they spend a lot more time in the ocean and they eat other fish, and the other fish that they eat are also mature fish. So you're trading up like more toxins in the water, more lifetime in the water, and then they're ingesting other fish that are also.
Yeah, I don't believe
so like
none
tuna,
of that shit,
any of the predatory fish. So,
well,
like,
they say that the farm raised salmon are not good for you.
No, the farm raised salmon are horrible because of the hormones and the breeding. So
yeah,
those aren't good for you.
It's kind of today, bro. You're fucked either way. You eat beef, that's
Sweet
bad
potatoes,
for you.
motherfucker.
Can't eat the
Beef
rest.
is bad for
Not
you. Pork is
necessarily. Like,
bad
there's a
for
lot of
you.
good.
Honestly, yeah, that
there's
if
a lot
you
of good
if you
beef
really
out there.
pay attention,
Everything.
pretty much everything that's out there, they tell you it's bad for you. Everything.
Well,
Everything.
well, I mean, not everything. I mean, if you're gonna have some sort of, like if you're gonna have shellfish, have it in moderation because that's also like not the best thing for you. Shellfish also has a lot of bacteria, so you shouldn't eat it all the time. But it's not horrible, and it depends on
What the fuck you cook it for?
You
Nah,
can't
dog.
even eat
Shellfish.
pussy today, man.
Yeah,
Shellfish.
right. I'm just thinking the same thing.
Like shellfish is, I like crab, and we live in a crab. Like we live on the West Coast. We get really good crab here, Dungeness crab. And if crab season's happening, I'm all about it. But if crab season's kind of off because of the algae or whatever the fuck's going on, I'm not going to really take the risk. But I only eat crab during the holidays anyway, because that's when it's the best.
Yeah, I used to love the.
Yeah, I had crab.
I used to crack crab at the wharf in San Francisco when I was
Oh
younger.
yeah.
I worked there at
definitely.
one of the crab stands, man. That shit was fun.
Yeah, but right now they're holding up crab season because of whales, so they can't really fish for crab right now because of that.
No, and fucking Real Talk had crabs. He had it last year. He
Yeah.
had that shit.
Oh,
Well, that's because he was
Complaining
out there
about it.
fucking around with them skunkers.
Fucking skunkers, man. Fucking
No, bro.
skunkers, man.
I picked out a really, really nice cut of some tuna steak, and then my woman just stuck her booger finger in it, and I had to put it back. I'm like, bro, you broke up the
Oh, damn.
God.
Yeah, what's your meal shit looking like? Are you? Because I'll be honest, that when it comes to the meals and shit like that, like I'm not the guy that gets out the Tupperware for each day of the I'm not doing that. That's pretty fucking gay.
Well,
Okay,
no,
I'm not doing
that's
that.
for. I was actually just talking about with my homeboy. Like that shit's for like conveniency. Like you don't want to cook every day, or you want to be lazy and just pull some shit out of the fridge. You know what I'm saying? Like that's for that. If you want, you want to meal prep and shit. But for the most part, bro, like I've been eating sweet potatoes the past few days. Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And
Those are
some
good.
type of protein. You know what I'm saying? And then a side salad. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
My shit is a baked potato. I can't lie, dog. Baked potato. Oh,
Bro,
done
just,
right
swap,
is the best.
just swap it out for a sweet potato. Great.
Shout out to sweet potatoes, bro.
You know what I was actually thinking about doing down the line? After I save up enough money, is like getting a good enough size freezer and just like basically purchasing an entire cow and having it butchered up and put it all in that freezer and then just eat it throughout the year.
A cow.
Yeah, because I mean,
But-
we get steaks
but
and all that.
Country, I got a question. Doesn't the meat kind of, because the meat's not going to go bad. You can still consume it. But doesn't it affect the texture of it, how long it's in the freezer? Because salmon is like that. If you have a piece of salmon,
you don't want to keep any protein frozen for too long. Like 6 months is good, but you're going past 6 months. You want to do a deep freeze, but even if you do a deep freeze, it's like you can only freeze it once, and if you freeze it again, it's like forget it.
yeah.
Yeah,
and then a whole cow country, it's like. I'd rather get 16 big ribeyes or something.
Well, put it this way: it's more money up front, but in the long run, you're gonna save money big time.
You will, but it's like you're gonna have to, like your ribeyes, your porterhouse, and your fillets are the ones you can do in the grill or in your pan. Most of the rest is you're gonna have to do stews or braising, which is fine, but it's just a lot of meat. And
You know what? That's gonna be my shit for the new year. That's gonna be my New Year's resolution, and I actually
Like a
keep my
grass-fed cow?
resolutions. No, I really wanna learn how to cook steak. But not anybody can cook a steak, but cook it good.
No, not anybody can cook a steak, dude.
Well, there is an art to it. There is an art.
Yeah.
To it, so.
Oh yeah.
No. I mean, like anybody can throw it on, the grill or whatever. Anybody
Sure.
I want to do it good. Like I want to do it good.
Well,
really
what's
good.
your favorite cut of steak? Like, what's the one that you go to?
Well, I usually get T-bone. T-bone. That's
Okay,
usually what I
T-bone's
eat.
great. T-bone,
I love a good porterhouse
T-bone-
and prime rib myself.
Yeah, T-bone. You have basically a T-bone is a New York and a fillet in one. So on one side of the bone, it's either called the porterhouse or the New York strip. And that's on one
The
side
problem
of
with
the
trying to cook
on the other side of the
that-
bone is the fillet, and that's the most tender part. I think a fillet is a little overrated. It's not as much as flavorful for me as a New York or a ribeye. But T-bones are great steaks because you get like really good best of both worlds. You get
well, also too, when you cook a steak like that, you gotta sear it. Before you cook.
Yeah. Searing it is really important.
Yeah.
What about seasoning? Because with chicken, you gotta season the hell out of some chicken.
So you don't want to over season the steak. And one of the big mistakes people make is that they think they want to sous vide it, so they season it, and then they leave it seasoned and for like a day or two, and then they sous vide it. Then you get pickled beef, and it's gross. So what you want to do is thaw it out completely. Make sure it's in the fridge thawed out, and then you take it out for like an hour and let it sit. You got to let it sit on your counter at room temperature for at least an hour, because what happens is people get their steak out cold and then they sear it, and you never get that middle.
Somebody got him.
Cooked,
nobody got him. He dropped off. He was literally just there, Mirage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was. He was literally just there. He dropped off.
Well, he claimed that his IP was blocked.
He was telling us how to make a steak, man.
But no,
I guess he didn't like the steak talks. Don Juan said Mirage disappeared like Brim after Norman lost.
Oh, Mirage is backstage. He says, "I'm here."
What's up?
Oh, damn! I'm fucking.
Oh wait, there he is. So then who was it that dropped off? That must have been undefeated.
I was blocked. I'm telling you, I was blocked. I had to fuck around.
Dude, nobody blocked you though. That's
dude. Literally,
I didn't fucking block nobody, okay? Because you're literally up here right now, which is fucking proof that not only did I send you the link.
I had to change my fucking IP to get on. Anyway,
unless it was
what's
real
happening?
Talk.
Hey. Apparently, they said I was talking shit about you. I wasn't talking shit about you on IBFP, so I don't know what's going on.
Well, that's what more than one person has told me tonight.
Okay, I'll tell you what happened. Because if I'm talking shit, I'll say I'm talking shit.
And
so what happened?
All right, so what is there to debate? Because you want to debate. What is it that you want to debate now?
No. Let me tell you the story.
It was IBFP who mentioned that.
I was talking out Clavo saying you're his daddy. Okay? And then they started saying,
but I'm your daddy too. I'm your daddy too.
No. Then they started saying, let's get Jules on here, blah, 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 to debate. That's how it happened. I wasn't even talking shit, but they wanted to get you to defend their honor, apparently, because they can't take it. And that's how it all started.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's not what they told me. They told me you were talking shit. And I have to remind you that I am your father, Luke. I am your daddy. I'm their daddy. I'm your daddy. Country's daddy.
That's what you wish, Jules. That is what you wish.
I'm the daddy. I'm the daddy. That's why you make videos about me.
Yeah, I don't make videos about you, so you're not my daddy. I think you're his daddy.
No, Don.
Videos about
Don. But no, because Don has such a deep fucking voice. He's my brother. Don is your uncle. It's Uncle Don.
God.
Uncle Don, bro.
I make videos about multiple people. I cooked Tim Bradley the other day. In case you missed it, it was a good video. I recommend it. Highly recommend it.
Jules, I can only hear you. I can't hear the panel.
You can't hear Mirage?
I can't hear the panel. All I hear was you.
Herb, step out, right? Like you did before. Step out, refresh the shit, and then step back in. Okay? But
yeah. So apparently your fans want to debate, Jules. Your fanboys want to debate, and that was the motivation behind.
I got an adore in public, bro. They fucking adore me, bro.
They do.
They adore me. They fucking love me, bro. So if they give me $150, I'll go over there and flambe you. It's just.
So what do you want to debate? What's the topic?
No, don't just switch side bullshit with me, dog. I heard you're the one who wants to debate. You pick the fucking debate. I don't fucking know. I don't sit around Mirage thinking about, I want to talk to Mirage.
Okay, neither do I.
I want to look at Mirage today. I want to talk to Mirage.
Neither do
I want to see him. I want to talk to him. I don't fucking
that was a request on their behalf, so you guys tell us the fucking topic. I didn't suggest it.
You started a whole fucking channel dedicated to this guy. I think you should.
I want to know. Look, are you a subscriber? That's what I want to know.
Don, are you subscribed to the Mirage?
Oh no.
Yeah, don't bullshit, Don. You went silent. I'm
not a subscriber to Ring IQ. I am, but not.
Yeah, I just wanted to come on, set the record straight. I wasn't talking shit. Channel. It started. They brought you up, and then I talked some shit later on once it was brought up.
but I didn't start talking shit, cloud chasing, whatever.
You
That's what I
still
wanted to.
I
talking
think you.
shit. I mean, you're still talking shit. It's this fucking difference. If I get brought up and you start talking shit, it doesn't really matter when you started talking
Well, I
shit.
got
You
to
still
defend
talking
myself. They
shit.
started talking. They started talking shit. I
Defend
got to
yourself
fucking.
against what? What is it that the fuck you got to defend yourself, dog? What is it? Why does my name come up? What did I do?
Well,
Everything
you
I,
got a lot of fans apparently.
listen, because I'm a fucking accurate guy. Everything I said happened. Everything I said happened. All of it. All of it. I literally said David's light heavyweight campaign would not last long. And what did it last? 3 fights? Yep, that checked out. I
Well,
literally said
there is a
I
debate to be had with that, but I
there's
don't want
not
to
a
get into that.
debate. There's not. That's not
There is.
debatable. That it didn't last long. The campaign lasted 3 fights. That didn't last long, and that's what I said. It's not going to last long. He's going to go
The
to
question
cruiserweight
is
before you
why?
know it.
Why did it only? The question is why did it only last at the moment 3 fights? That's the real question.
Who said that's the question? Because I didn't say that's the question. It seems like you're just trying to deflect with a question. All I said was
True.
it's not going to last long. He's going to go to cruiserweight after a
Mm.
few fights. And what's he
Yeah,
doing?
but you also said
Cruiserweight.
the reasoning why that would happen. I seem to remember there was a reason why you said it's not going to last and he's not going to fight those guys. Isn't that true?
Yeah, the reason is he doesn't want to fight Dimitri and he doesn't want to fight Artur. That is the
Correct.
reasoning.
Correct. How did he get Dimitri's belt again? Didn't he drop
Dimitri basically gave it to him because he was spoken for. He was in talks. He was in talks to fight Artur Beterbiev for a 3rd time. David knew that. David even said that before their initial meeting. That no. David said that after their initial meeting that there's gonna be a trilogy. So David knew that. Just you wanted an email title more than you wanted a fight because
And
you
did
knew
that
he was
trilogy
busy.
happen?
No, he got back surgery.
He got back surgery. What 4 months something?
Yeah, and they ordered the fight between David and Dimitri. They ordered the fight between David and Dimitri. What was it? 2 weeks after the second fight? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. While there are still conversations about a trilogy, while Turkey is still saying, literally fresh off the second fight, that they want to do a trilogy. What y'all do? You went after him. Yeah. Bro, shut the fuck up, okay? Because he didn't fight them. He didn't fight them. It's not complicated. You're trying to latch on to the fact that he got an email title to claim that he's being ducked. When no, you went after Bivol when you thought he was busy. And it's very obvious.
Okay, can I talk?
You thought no, you can't talk because you can't waste my time. You can't waste my time.
You invited me up here. This is why you want to come up here because you're not going to let me talk.
Go ahead, man. Say your bullshit.
Do you think it's fair to say fighter A didn't want to fight fighter B when they literally sent them an offer, a lucrative offer to fight? I mean, is that fair? Would we use that standard for any other fighter? I would say no. It's an unfair fucking suggestion. That's my position.
That fighter A sent fighter.
Yeah, David sent an offer. He literally sent an $8 million offer, and you're accusing that guy saying he doesn't want to fight. How does that fucking work?
I don't think he wants to. Who said he sent an offer? I'm curious. What's the source on that? Who said that?
Multiple sources, and I think even Eddie
Give
Hearn
me one.
suggested.
Give me one. Give me one. And Eddie Hearn did. See, this is why I don't like talking to people like you, because I already know the source for where that came from. While I asked the question, and it's not Eddie Hearn. It's not multiple sources. It's Samson fucking Lukowicz. He's the one who said that.
And David and his dad.
Oh yeah, and I just so much believe them.
And I'm pretty sure Eddie Hearn said, $8 million. He said, and then he downplayed the offer. He says that's not even like big enough. So by doing that, he sort of confirmed there was an offer. So they're all lying. That's your position. It's a lie.
I would say that I don't believe it from Samson, but if I entertain that you guys sent him an offer for $8 million, pretty sure he made more than that fighting to meet Artur Beterbiev. Pretty sure.
Okay, maybe, but the point is that showed he wants to fight that motherfucker.
No, that showed that he wanted to do something to fool people like you into thinking he earnestly wants to fight guys, because no matter what, the ends justify the means. I already knew your light heavyweight campaign would come and go without you fighting either of those fighters. And in the end, you didn't fight either of those fighters. You could try to make it about Zerto as much as you want, I already knew you will never fight Dimitri or Artur. You will fight David Benavidez. You will fight Zerto Ramirez, and you're not gonna like this part. Your career is gonna die up there. It's over.
I mean, you said it was gonna. You said David couldn't cut it at 175, and he's proceeded to beat up Yard, Morel, Gvozdyk. So
no, I didn't say that. I said he wouldn't be.
Well.
No, I didn't say that. I said he wouldn't be the big man on campus at 175, and he's not. You beat up old Gvozdyk. Congratulations, Morel from 168, and Yard, who had already been knocked out 2 times.
Okay, so David's on the record saying he's open. He wants to move back down. Don't you think now, really, don't you think the onus is now? Hey,
and you believe that he will?
Don't you think the onus is on Bivol to say, "Hey, David, here's the offer. Let's fucking go."
I would say
next year.
I would say that the onus is on David because here's the reality. Dimitri not only beat the guy that you're about to fight, and it wasn't competitive at all. He beat the guy you spent years chasing. He beat that guy. It's your job to stay there and it's your job to stay there and stay ready. It's not his job to chase you around because the WBC sent you an email. It's not his job to do that. If the shoe were on the other foot and you were the guy that beat Zerto and you were the guy that beat Canelo, I'm pretty sure you'd be singing a different tune. You didn't do any of that. But you're supposed to be some kind of monster.
So you want David to sit around at 175?
Yes, sir.
Wait,
the same way.
Wait.
Yes, literally the same way you sat around it. Yes, the same way you sat around at 168, wasting time for ages. You only stayed at 175 for 3 fights. But you had plenty of time to waste on Kyron Davis and Ronald Ellis and Anthony Terrell and David Lemieux. You had plenty of time to waste. But now, when shit is real, oh no, you can't waste time because I have to go fight Zerto. Okay.
Well, I think he learned his lesson. He's not going to repeat this and wait, and he's getting older. He's no longer 23, 24. Now he's coming up to 29. So there's nothing stopping Bivol sending David an offer next year, is there? Once his back's okay, there's nothing stopping him, is there?
What you mean sending him an offer to what, like come back down, right?
Yeah, to say let's get it on. This is a big fight. I've got most of the belts. I'm the A side apparently because I've got all the belts. Like, there's nothing stopping people doing that, correct?
I'm the A side because I beat Canelo. You didn't beat Canelo. I beat Canelo. I'm the A side. I want
to fight David.
I'm the A side, and the thing is that Turkey already made a play to do this fight. Like it was already established that look, Bivol's out with back surgery. If he's out, you can fight Artur. You don't want to do that. Now, this whole conversation is really just a waste of time because I don't believe for a second that David will ever campaign as a light heavyweight again. And this is what David Benavidez fans have to do. Entertain stupid shit to argue with people that know things that they don't. Like, what? Yeah, David's going to go up there, fight Zerto, then drop back down to light heavyweight. Really?
I think that's going to happen. That's what it is. And I'll come on here. I'll eat crow next year.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'll make
so far, in case you haven't noticed, Jules.
No. Shut the fuck up, bro. I'll make $100 bet right now that doesn't happen.
Fucking done.
You take the bet? Okay,
fucking done.
All right, $100 bet. He's never going to fight as a light heavyweight again.
Okay, I'm done. So, in case you haven't noticed, I haven't had to eat much crow regarding David the last 3 years because I've actually been pretty much spot on every single step of the way. So that's no problem. I'll make that bet.
No, that's true. That's
David's been kicking ass. David has been kicking ass.
That's true. That's true to a point. You said that he would beat Artur. He didn't even fight Artur. Remember when you said that?
Yeah, I would have loved him to fight Artur. I would.
But you haven't been spot on. I've been spot on. I picked him to beat Yard. No. I picked him to beat Morel. I picked him to beat Yard. I said that his light heavyweight campaign will not last long. It didn't. It only lasted 3 fights. I said that he's going to cavort with Oscar, and they're going to do a Zerto Ramirez fight, and that's what he's doing. More than one thing. And now I'm telling you, he's not going to fight. He's not going to fight a light heavyweight. Like, what are you guys on drugs? You think he's going to drop 25 pounds back to light heavyweight?
he will fight a light heavyweight if he's given the big fights by the Bivol. Well, Bivol's got the belt, so he's not going to come back down for fun, right? He has to come back down to fight. He wants to come back down and fight Bivol. So really, let's see how Bivol moves. It's always you're always putting it on David. Yeah, Bivol's got the belt.
Yes, because David's
Bivol's
not
got
the
the
man.
belts.
Yeah, because David's not the man. You don't call the shots. You haven't put in the
Okay,
work.
then Bivol has
You
to
don't
call
have
the
the
shots
fan
and say,
base.
"Let's go."
You-
I'm going to wait
You know,
next
man,
year.
that's all. Yeah, that's fucking. All of that sounds awesome about a guy that is obviously not gonna fight as a light heavyweight anymore. This is another fucking massive waste of time brought to you by David Benavidez because he's not gonna
Jules,
fight
who
as
you
a
got
light heavyweight
between
anymore.
Zerto, David. I mean, I know you got Zerto.
I think I got no.
Never
I changed my mind on that one. I'm gonna go with David because one thing that David does have, which I've always acknowledged, is speed. He's got hand speed in the pocket, and that's what I think will win him the fight. I wondered about the fight. I used to think, Zerto's style, it did change, and it's pesky now. He's jabbing, he's setting traps, but the speed. When David still has his speed, and I think that speed will be enough to fluster Zerto. I do. I think that speed will be enough that he can outwork him.
But Jules, I'm confused a little bit. Maybe because I'm from Australia, down under, maybe a little bit slow over here, right? You're on the record saying David's not that good. He's overrated.
I don't think he's that good.
Okay. But I notice you keep picking David Benavidez to win all the fucking fights.
Yeah,
you picked
mean
him
I
against
pick-
Morel.
Wait.
Yeah. All of them.
Yeah, because not that good means he's not as good as you make him out to be.
Oh, so it's
I don't
all
have him
relative.
on. I don't have him on a pound for pound list, and beating David Morrell doesn't get him there. Not like no, he is okay. You beat David Morrell, who beat who? Who did what? You beat Anthony Yard. Congratulations, you beat Anthony Yard, but of your own admission, you called Yard a bum. So why the fuck am I supposed to be impressed if you called that guy a bum?
Yep.
So you're agreeing with me?
No, I'm wondering what reaction do you want me to have to David's victories in fights where not only is he favored to win, but even you don't think who he's fighting is that good. So then why am I supposed to be excited?
Because the opponents he beat were fucking good opponents, generally regarded as good opponents.
But that's not what you said. That's not what you said about Yard. You were here. Like, this is why you shouldn't play this game with me, Mirage. My memory is photographic. You spent hours calling Yard a bum. So I'm just wondering.
I don't think you ever called him a bum.
If Mirage thinks that Yard is a bum, why does that same Mirage expect me to be elated about it? He beat a bum. Congratulations.
Because you didn't think Yard was a bum. Even if you didn't think he was a bum. You thought he was fucking
I don't
tough.
think he was
You thought this guy's a puncher. This guy's fucking badass.
If we're getting to what I thought, what I think about Yard, no, I don't think Yard is a bum. I think he's a solid contender, and I think that for David, that's a solid win. But this is a guy who got beat by Lyndon Arthur. This is a guy who got knocked out by Sergey Kovalev. This is a guy who got knocked out by Artur Beterbiev. Congratulations, David. You beat that guy. It's not that big a deal.
Hey, Jules, do you think David's power's carried up to 175 yet?
Hard to say because you got the Morrell who's less experienced than Yard, so it could be that Yard is shop worn. Hard to say. You knocked out one guy in the light heavyweight division objectively, who had already been knocked out 2 times before, and who had been looking poor in the buildup of your fight. Now, if it really were that his power carried up, I think you would have been able to do that to Vosdik. You did not. To Morrell, you did not. In fact, Katayev knocked him down. You didn't even knock him down. Katayev
why
sat
are you
his ass
dismissing this
down.
Katayev guy? This guy's a beast. I don't know why I heard you dismissing him before. This guy's jacked out of his brains.
That's not the point. Listen, that's not the point. The point is that Katayev does not have the reputation, the same number of fights, or the rounds in the bank of a David Benavidez. If you look at Katayev's resume compared to David's, Katayev is a lot greener, a lot less experienced than David Benavidez. He doesn't have anywhere near as many fights. But that guy was able to knock down Morrell and David Benavidez did not.
I thought
So
Morrell
when
fought
you
shit,
ask me,
shit
so when
against
you
Kataev
ask
anyway.
me, so when you ask me, do I think that Benavidez's power carried? I would say no. I would say no, because if it really had, you would have had three, at least you would have had 3 knockouts at light heavyweight. You only have 1. And
What do
it's
you mean? You
against a guy
expected
who's,
to knock out every motherfucker you get in the ring with? Really?
I'm saying, when
Okay, come on.
When Terrence Crawford moved up to welterweight, I expected him to knock out Jeff Horn. You know what I mean? I expected him to knock out Jeff Horn. Generally, I mean, if you're talking about power that carries, yeah, that's how I look at it. So, David, I don't really think your power carried. See, at super middle, you were a shoo-in to knock out most guys that they put in front of you at super middleweight. If that power actually carried, well, then you would be doing at light heavyweight what he knew he has been doing at super bantam. That's what it looks like when power carries. Knocked out Fulton.
Yeah, you got to factor in. You got to factor in the opponents. I mean, between Morrell and Gvozdyk,
his opponents ain't nothing to write home about.
One stoppage between those two guys, and that was versus arguably the biggest puncher like ever in the division. Literally, it's not as if they have a track record of getting knocked out by Joe Blow. So you're being way too harsh.
Yeah, but when you're talking about a guy who's been knocked out 2 times already and has another loss, it could be that he's just shop worn by the time you fight him. Could just be that he's shop worn. Whereas Gvozdyk was no worse for wear in the Benavidez fight. Morrell was no worse for wear in the Benavidez fight. Yeah, Benavidez won, but he wasn't worse for wear though. Like, no, he was all right, and he was never in danger of being stopped in that fight. He was never in danger of being stopped. Whereas with Kataev, yeah, there are moments where it looks like he might go out. So no, I would not say with certainty, before I pass it to Herb and go smoke the cigarette, I would not say with certainty that I think the power carried. What I believe carried is the speed. That's what I see. That's still there. He can still put them together pretty quick. Go ahead, Herb.
How long was Gvozdyk out before he fought David?
Not too long. He had been fighting some bums.
Okay.
Yeah, he had
3 fights in the year before.
He wasn't on layoff though.
Yeah, before those 3 tune-ups, he had like 3 years off. But in 2023,
let me shoot round one. Let me shoot round 1 the link because he wants to.
Now, where's Real Talk? Where's that bitch ass? He was hiding off the panel today on IBOP, and now he's talking shit. Now he comes over here, and now he's missing in action again. Get your bitch ass on here.
Listen. Before I go out and I do this thing, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, I believe that David is making a mistake prioritizing the cruiserweight division. You know, 1, it's not a division that a lot of Americans watch. 2, it's not a division with a high abundance of options for David. It just isn't. There's not a lot up there. There's not really, you know, and I think it would be smarter to stay at light heavyweight. And this is just objectively speaking. Fanboys like Mirage aside, if I'm David's manager and I want to get him to a place where he's a draw and he's all these things, yeah, I would have kept him at light heavyweight because more people would want to see a better beef fight. More people would want to see a Bivol fight. They would want to see those fights before they see a Zurdo Ramirez fight. Now you go up there for Zurdo, you probably beat him. You probably do. But then what? After that, what? You're gonna fight? You're not gonna fight. And that's the thing, that he's not gonna fight Jai Opataya, dog. Like, nobody.
The person that may do that is Better Beef once he moves up, but who knows when that's.
And that's the other thing. Because if he were younger,
41.
That's what I was gonna say. That if he were younger, maybe he'll go up. But no, he's like 40, 41 years old. He's not going nowhere. He's gonna finish out as a light heavyweight. That's what he's gonna do. So to me, it's a mistake, but it's a mistake I saw coming a mile away. It's like this is not a good idea. You go up there and you beat Zurdo. You guys better turn this into a fucking trilogy. I'm telling you that. Yeah, you better. You better get more out of this than just one fight, because there's not a lot in the cruiserweight division. There's not. It's a top heavy division.
I would prefer he stayed at 175, but We don't even know if Beterbiev is available. Like he pulled out of his
No,
fight.
he's available.
We haven't
He
heard.
is available. He is
But it's
available.
not even 100%. That's not even 100%. Like confirmed. Why did he pull out of the fight? Do we know?
We don't know that he pulled out of the fight so much as the fight got pulled. We don't know what the reason
why did he get pulled?
We don't. They never gave a reason. No one gave a reason why the Dion Nicholson fight got pulled from Benavidez versus Yard. Nobody gave a reason.
Yeah. So
Go ahead, round one. I'm gonna let y'all chop it up. I'm gonna eat this popcorn real quick.
Yo, what up, Jules? Hey, all right. So, are we talking about the Cookie Monster?
Yeah, your favorite fighter. Yeah,
Are we
let it
talking
out.
about the Mexican Cookie Monster? Hey, look, Mirage, I'll give him his dues. He did what he was supposed to do to a bum, like you said. You called him a bum before. You called Anthony Yard a bum.
I don't think I
before,
ever
remember
called him a
hearing that.
bum, actually.
But, bro, I've heard you call him a bum before. But anyway, he did what he was
I've
supposed
called
to
you
do
a
to
bum. You're definitely a bum.
Bro, I know your carrot tail eating ass, your kangaroo penis eating ass ain't talking. Bro, calm down and sit down. Let me just tell you, bro. All right. So get David's chorizo out your mouth and let me, or no, just put it in your mouth so I can speak. All right. Anyways, the Mexican Cookie Monster moving up to 175 really hasn't showed me shit anyways. I mean, you're over here talking like he beat up an old guy, but he couldn't even drop the man. And if you look at David's face, that should look worse. That should look like he was getting humbled too. And then we go to Morrell, and I'll give it to you. I thought it would be more like a closer fight, but David didn't make it that way. But at the end of the day, that was a 168 pounder moving up to 175, just like him. That was the smaller guy he's faced. He couldn't even fucking twiddle him, bro. He couldn't rock him or nothing, bro. So
let it all out. Let out all the excuses. Come on.
Oh yeah.
I know you got a
look,
list
look,
there.
look,
Let them all
the
out.
way you talk about David like he's a star, bro, he is not a star.
He literally is a star.
He's not even a twinkle in the sky, bro. Come on now.
Main event, Cinco de Mayo, Las Vegas, Mexican versus Mexican. This is going to be a big time fight. This is going to be a big ass fight.
Look, David, look, you think David's going to take those Cinco de Mayo dates or like the Mexican fucking
He already has. It's done.
You're stupid, bro. He don't have the fan base, bro.
Canelo,
he don't have the fan base.
Canelo, who? Is anybody excited? Are you guys excited about Canelo's next fight?
You're talking about.
I think you're more excited for David's next fight.
No. You're talking about a guy who brings the whole country with him. What does David bring? You're fucking kangaroo.
David brings multiple countries. Multiple countries.
Man, fuck out of here. David fan out in Australia. You know that? And look, bro,
the Mexican monster, the face of boxing.
All right, look. I'm saying David's a good fight. Like I just like talking shit and smack about David because y'all
get it, man. It's all good.
Be glazing. But y'all, you know. But look, bro, David to me, if he moves up to cruiserweight, he's not coming back down, bro. What the fuck is he gonna do? Eat a bowl of breakfast in the morning?
If he doesn't come back down. You know what that means, right? It means Jai Pataya's in fucking trouble. That's what it means.
That means he better not move up or move away.
Watch out, Jai. I'm a fan. He's an Aussie, but hey, Jai Pataya, watch out. That's my advice.
Bro,
you know how David takes care of business, Jai. You've seen what he does.
Jules,
Careful.
This is a David Glazer who has fucking extra glaze on the donut. Too much glaze on the donut, get the doctor to pump your stomach out on some Lil' Kim shit.
In fairness, I'll say one thing. Just one thing. I think Jai ices him. I do think Jai ices him. David's only out in that fight is he's got better inside game than Jai. Put them together real fast there. But you got to get inside is the problem. You got to get inside and not get hit. And your ass got hit by Morrell, brother. Your ass got hit by Gavril. You get hit. You know, you get all lumped up. So I got Jai winning that fight, but it doesn't matter because that fight isn't going to happen. That fight isn't going to happen.
Yeah, he ain't going to touch Jai, man.
I mean, this is a crazy thing. He's moving up and then talking about like he going to move up and down divisions. Bro is not going to do that.
He's not going to do that. Nothing about how boxing works indicates that a guy who moves up from light heavy is going to then move back down to cruiser. No, moves up to cruiser is gonna move back down to light heavy. Like
But
where they do that at, bro? Where?
there's one important point here. We all agree David doesn't need to like put on weight to fight a cruiserweight, right?
No.
He doesn't
He's
have to
already
like
a big
bulk up
guy,
because that's
though.
how
We all
he.
agree that David
That's that.
struggles losing weight, man.
So
For
to
real,
fighting a
it's
cruiserweight, he just doesn't have to cut weight. It's not like he has to like bulk
No,
up.
that's not true. No, that's not true. That's not true. See,
How?
this is why I don't believe he's gonna come back down to light heavy. He has to cut to make cruiser. He's gonna have you. What do you think this guy walks around at? 200 even? I can look at him and see he's 225, 230 between fights.
Maybe
I
210.
can look at him and
Maybe
see
210.
A lot of cocaine he got to
Still
do.
got
it.
Bruh, 210. You hear this guy? 210. Two fucking yeah, all right, bro.
Dude, that's
Okay.
huge, man.
You better get
Like
a
he's
fat back
fucking
and go.
giant.
A lot of cocaine
Holy
he got to
fuck.
do.
That
That's
dude is
crazy.
walking around. That dude is walking around, bro. 225, 230. Emma, okay, now that he doesn't have to make light heavy, you know he's probably gonna eat more because he's telling himself, well, it's not like I gotta get down to 175. I don't gotta watch what I eat. I'm gonna be fighting that cruiser. So it's a guy who basically, to make light heavy, he was cutting about 50 pounds. To make light heavy, yeah, he was cutting about 50 pounds. Now you're gonna be a cruiser, so you're gonna cut 25. You know, you're gonna cut 25, you're gonna cut 30, but you're not gonna cut more than that. Why would anybody believe that David is gonna go back to light heavyweight? Like, come on, dog. Where's y'all
real.
common sense?
I mean, what's he supposed to do, bro? Eat a fucking bowl of air for breakfast every fucking day just to 75 again? Like,
For
nah,
real, like he's not
Okay.
gonna
All right.
do that.
When
Okay.
Turkey makes the fights, if Turkey offers him the fight with Bivol and he turns it down, I'll be up here and I'll criticize him. I'll be up here. But he's got to offer the fight. You got to offer him the incentive and the prize
But
to cut the
Mirage,
weight.
he's
Is that
moving up.
fucking is that unreasonable?
But he's moving.
Offer him
up.
the fight.
Simple.
Simple.
He's not gonna do that, Mirage. I mean,
You know what he's
there's
gonna
no-
do round one? You know what he's gonna do?
What?
He's gonna beat Zerto, and then he's gonna say, "Bivol, I'm waiting for you to move up." That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna try to
Oh,
put the
okay.
ball.
And what's
on
people
their
going to
court.
say?
My skills.
My skills, yeah, come down, fight me 175. I want to wait for people to say that.
I mean, you should be happy that he's not fighting Bivol, because Bivol will
No.
take him
For
to
real,
school, man.
Bivol would whip
No,
that ass. Bro.
I'm not at.
Bivol would whip that
Round
want
one,
him to
you
fight.
know, round you know he'd whoop his ass.
Okay.
But he
Everybody's going to beat up David, apparently, but that's something I never do.
I mean,
Because he never fights them.
bro. And the thing about Biv was like he got footwork. Even better, Biv got better footwork than David. Like these guys are gonna like just. cut
David's
angles on
style
him
is not
and fuck his ass up.
necessitated on fucking footwork. He comes forward
David
to
got
beat
two
some
left-
fucking ass.
David got two left feet, bro. He come on now, bro. He don't.
How's that worked out so far? Yeah.
Pretty good against bums.
Okay.
Bums.
Agree, Cordo.
Motherfucking-
Like some fighters need footwork. Bivol needs great footwork to wait for his style.
Brody, are
David
you saying
is-
that there's a
David- David's
boxer
foot-
out there? You saying that as a boxer, he don't need good footwork? This the shit David said. This the shit David's fans think. You don't need
It's
footwork.
his style. You know, it depends on his style. Does David need to
Alright.
dance, Jules? Does David need to dance out of the fucking on the outside?
Mirage,
No.
I would like to think
Inside.
that you're Mirage, I would like to think
No.
that you're smarter than that, because footwork is not necessitated on moving away from the target or moving lateral. That's just
Correct.
one
It-
way.
It's like
That's
literally
just one. That's one way of using footwork. That's one
yes.
way.
And David's way.
David
what's
literally-
David's way?
David literally has poor feet. Like generally,
He does
like yeah,
have
you have
poor
poor
feet.
feet.
But what do you
I've
mean by
s- I've
poor
seen-
feet?
I've
He closes the distance
Canelo flat-footed,
and he-
but David the
close
most
enough to get his
flat-footed.
hands to put his fucking hands on motherfuckers. To me, his feet do
on
the job.
bums. On bums.
On bums,
David's
alright.
footwork, the closest facsimile to David's footwork is Subriel Matias, and he has shitty feet. Shitty feet.
It's not fucking ballet. It's what works. It's what works. So
it's not
far,
walking across. It's not walking across the living room and grabbing the remote control either, bro. It's fucking boxing.
This is why. This is why I hope Bivol fucking recovers from his little back surgery. Takes the fight.
That's why Morrell knocked your ass down, because you got poor feet.
You guys were saying Morrell was a fucking killer. He's got the Cuban footwork. All the fucking haters.
Bro,
what happened?
I said Morrell would lose because I don't trust Cuban fighters. That's what I said.
Well, I'm talking about the totality. All the the haters. They were excited about Morrell so much. They thought he's the man to slay the monster. We know how that worked out.
Well, you should be telling them that shit. Telling me ain't doing nothing.
They're listening.
They're you gonna tell listening.
Me? I've been saying that.
This popcorn good. Shit.
Like I said, Jules, I'm just waiting for you to actually pick against David in a fight, because it's been a fucking long ass time. I can't remember.
As long as he keeps fighting bums, how could I pick against him?
Plant, Andre, Gvozdyk,
bum,
Yard,
bum.
Well, we know you don't call Zert, but hang on, we know you don't call Zerto a bum because he's on your pound for pound list.
Yeah, but he's about to drop. I'm gonna make sure he drops so that David can't get in.
Oh.
That ain't shit. You don't understand. No, because Mirage don't want to understand that. You know I ain't shit, and I will kick Zerto the fuck up. Between now and May, I got plenty of time to kick his ass out to make sure David don't get on my list. Email ass motherfucker. Email ass.
But look, I like David the Cookie Monster. He's good. He's probably like a B- level fighter, but I don't see him beating Opataya or Bivol or
No, he'll beat Zerto. He'll beat Zerto, bro. Like he will. Like I'm settled on that. That what I saw on what I saw with Yard was enough for me to say, nah, he can get Zerto. I wondered about it. Now, admittedly, I wondered about it that I didn't think because Zerto changed. He's using lateral movement now. He's using the jab. He's countering, and he can still fight on the inside. That he is malleable. He does look more malleable than David. But what changed my mind was the speed. That Zerto is slower than David. He is slow. He's slower. He's noticeable.
He's gonna beat him to the punch, Jules.
You got Zerto winning that fight?
Hell no. I don't think Zerto gonna beat him. But I wanted to say this real quick.
I think I've heard you say like 2 years, Brim.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know, Mirage. We already know. Okay. I think when it comes to Benavidez, I think the answer is between what both of y'all think. I think you're a little bit extra hard on him, and we know Mirage is extra glazed. I think the answer is right in the middle. He's good, and he got greatness to him, but we just need to see him do it versus the contemporary.
Brim, compare him to someone from a previous era who is not Crawford or Usyk level and is like below that level, but they were a champion. Compare him to someone.
Damn, the first two names that came to my head, I don't want to say it because you're gonna be like, Mirage is gonna be mad.
God.
I'm trying to say within that weight class, but the first two names that came to my head, man, I don't know if these are comparable, but the first two names that came to my head was Kelly Pavlik and Jermaine Taylor.
I say Saad Muhammad.
I wouldn't say Jermaine Taylor. Jermaine fought people. David doesn't fight people.
Well, Kelly Pavlik fought people too.
That's true. He did fight people. Kelly did fight people. That is true. That's true. But it's like David is not elite.
Okay, so a less inflated Triple G.
No, because Triple G is elite. He is elite.
What made him elite? Because the way he beat the bums? Is it because he beat the bums?
No. The longevity. There is consistency in the performances, which is an earmark of elitism. There is consistency in the performances, but there is also longevity. This was done over a long duration of time. It wasn't something quick. Like, no, he kept an active schedule. He really beat the fuck out of guys, and he did it for a very long time.
So let me ask you a question, Jude. This is a hypothetical, obviously. But let's say that Benavidez goes on, let's say he fights Zerto and beats Zerto, right? And he fights another 4 or 5 fights, but none of those 4 or 5 fights are the upper echelon, but he beats the shit out of him. Wouldn't that be similar to Triple G?
Similar, yes.
Okay.
Similar.
Triple G never moved up,
I just
though,
wanted to
man.
see
He
if
never
you would
moved
have a
up.
fair viewpoint. So I do think you're fair when it comes to the nuts and bolts, but sometimes I do think you're a little harder on Benavidez than
Jules is a
I would
hater.
be.
Jules is a hater.
He's
I'm
But
a
no,
overrated,
hater.
but the thing is though, but Mirage, you overdo it. You see no wrong in Benavidez
How do I
whatsoever.
overdo what I said? I said David's a great fighter, and he's going to beat everybody's ass, and he's been beating every motherfucker's ass for the last 3 fucking years. And I get to come up here, and I get to talk shit every time he beats somebody's ass. So hey Jules, you're stuck with me for at least another 6 months talking shit until the Zerto fight. By the way.
Wait, did
And
you
after
say?
he beats
Hold on,
Zerto's ass,
wait, did
and
you
then when
say
he
you're
beats
coming out to
Zerto's ass,
California?
another 6 months.
Wait,
Another 6
hey,
months.
dipshit. Hold on. Did you say you're coming out to
What's up?
California?
What's up, numbnuts?
Did you say you were coming out to California? Is that what I
Huh?
heard?
No. Are you delusional? What are you talking
No,
about?
I thought I heard you say you're coming out to California. Maybe I misheard. I don't know.
No. I said I'm going to keep talking shit
That's too
because
fucking bad.
David's
Too
backing
fucking
up
bad.
in the ring, so I get to talk shit. Hey, I'll talk about the Opetaya. Believe it or not, I'm not delusional. Opetaya is a beast. He's a dangerous fight. But in case you guys ever noticed, he's fucking brittle. He got his jaw broke by breeders, and now he got his eye socket busted up by this 40-year-old dude. If you can get to him, you can fucking hurt him. So he's not invincible. He's not invincible. If David can avoid the big shots and he can get to him, he can fuck him up. But it's a dangerous fight.
Shout out to George. Best heavyweight
dangerous fight.
journeyman, Bert Cooper or Derek Chisora? That's a good question.
Equal. On the same
That's
sort
a
of
hell of a
level.
question, bro. And
Yeah.
is there anybody else that we can
That's
include
hard.
on that as a journeyman that would be great?
Bert Cooper almost knocked out Holyfield, though.
Would Ken
right?
Norton qualify?
Almost knocked him out.
As far as journeyman, this is kind of a hot take. Ernie Shavers was a journeyman. He was. He was never a champion.
High quality journeyman.
Yes,
He was like Ernie Shavers was a journeyman. Jimmy Young was a journeyman. God, who's this guy that had the war with George Foreman? Not Ron Lyle. Ron Lyle was a journey. Ron Lyle was a journeyman. So, who's doing all that?
I'm sorry, that's me. I'm working at the same time. I apologize. Let me mute myself.
Derek and Bert Cooper are in that file cabinet with those guys, with Jimmy Young, Ernie Shavers, Ron Lyle. They're in that file cabinet.
Would Ken Norton fall in that category too?
Did Ken had a title, didn't he?
I think he.
I think he did win the title once when he beat Ali, didn't he? And then he got whooped after.
Yeah. Also, Jerry Quarry. You're right about that. Ice T. Jerry Quarry's in that file cabinet.
Frank Bruno.
Nah, because Frank did have the WBC 2 times. He's a two-time two-time heavyweight champion. So
he's kind of like the heavyweight Rolly almost.
Yeah, he wasn't around long enough, really. Like so many fights.
I wouldn't. But I would not say that Frank. I would not put Frank Bruno in that file cabinet. Now Oliver McCall, I would put in that file cabinet.
I'll sell you Tex Cobb.
Yeah, definitely Texas Cobb, bro. Definitely. So yeah, man. You could put Jerry Cooney in that file cabinet. Matter of fact, no. Does Jerry Cooney really have the body of work to be in that file cabinet? No.
To be a journeyman, you got to be around for a long time, fighting a lot of.
And you got exactly. You got to find a lot of people where you can get that journeyman state. And it's not bad to be a journeyman, by the way. Like that's still journeymen is still solid fighters and sometimes world-class fighters. Sometimes, in some instances.
So who can we name? Let's name 5 great journeymen of this era, or this of the last era.
Gabe Rosado.
Gabe Rosado, Derek Chisora, Jose Pedraza. Ivan's not a good gatekeeper. Ivan is trash. Ivan is straight trash.
Oh, but a journeyman is below a gatekeeper.
You right. You right. But Ivan is not. Ivan is not. He's a heavy bag. He's a heavy bag with legs and arms. That dude is garbage.
You know, Berlanga's about to join the gatekeeper status.
Bro, that to be a gate. I forgot who said it, but it's the truth. To be a gatekeeper, you need to be able to keep the gate. He can't keep the gate. Bro, everybody gonna get in if they gotta go through. If they gotta go through Edgar, they're gonna go through Edgar, bro. So he's not a gatekeeper. He's a heavy bag. Fucking heavy bag.
Well, damn.
Yeah. Who do you think was the best boxing families? It has to be three or more. Three or more fighters.
When you ask that, the Klitschko's came to mind. When you ask that,
three or more.
Wait, were there three or more members that are boxing?
That were boxers.
Okay. So it ain't gonna be brother and brother duos. The Mayweathers, Roger, Senior. They were very. They both. All three of them competed at a very, very high level. They did. All three of them. Well, Senior not so much, but yeah, I would say the Mayweathers.
Hey, Senior did lose to what's his name? Sugar Ray.
He fought for the title twice and got whooped both times.
Yeah, but what's Senior's best win? See, when I think of Roger, at least Roger developed a reputation. Remember what Roger's reputation was? He was the Mexican killer. He competed at a high enough level that he developed a reputation.
Yeah, the Mexican assassin. Yeah.
Right. But what the fuck did Floyd Senior fought Sugar? But who did you beat? Who'd you beat?
That's true.
I don't know of no high profile victory that Senior had. I don't know of it.
How about the Spinks?
Corey and Leon
and Michael.
That's a good family, man.
They all have belts. They all Olympians.
Michael only got the Mike. Ain't no shame in that. And he lost to a prime Mike. Ain't no shame in that. So yeah, you could say the Spinxes. The Garcias.
Yeah, the Garcias is
because people tend to forget Robert did used to fight. He was a champion. I think he was a 2-weight world champion. The Garcias definitely. Who else?
The Russell
families.
Russells.
Yeah, because it's three of them. It was Gary Antoine, and there's another one at the lower weights. I forget his name.
Yeah. I know which one you're talking about. He be fighting in track New Balance sometimes.
Yeah. The little one that he's littler than Gary Antoine and Gary.
They wear cornrows.
Antonio Russell, there you go. Shout out to Mark.
What else families? Let me see.
Robert lost his title to Chico Corrales. Did he? Wow.
Yeah.
Shit. Old ass didn't remember that. But boxing families, I would have to say the Mayweathers have been the most successful. They've been the most successful. Best boxing families. There's really also the Durrells. You got the Durrell brothers.
Yeah.
You know what's a boxing family? Tyrone Ellis. Rashidi Ellis, and they got a younger sister that's an Olympian. They a boxing family.
Right. Is what I just had in mind. Yeah.
Can I make a suggestion for one of the greatest boxing families?
Good.
Yeah. Benavides.
You think Jose's great?
I mean, he was a high level. He was a high level contender. He gave Crawford a great fight.
Jose Benavidez is great. That's
No, he's
what
not
we do?
great. No, he's not. No, he's not great. But he was a high. It was a high level. He was definitely a high level talent before he got his leg fucking blown out. It was definitely. He won everything at the fucking. I mean, Golden Gloves. But he was a fucking. He everybody knows he was the great fighter in the family. David was just a fat kid in the background. Then he got fucked up. He still gave Crawford a great fight. I mean,
there's a story in Arizona that David's actually the one that shot him because he's jealous, like Cain and Abel and shit. That he shot him so that his father would love him more.
But it's amazing. You've seen the videos online, like when it was coming up. Jose's all fucking. It was the up and coming. He was in shape, you know, training, and David's like doing the fucking pad work, holding the buckets, etc. He's overweight. He's like 300 pounds. And look how it's changed now. Look how it's changed. He was walking out with David for the fucking main event, part of his fucking, you know, part of the team. It's completely flipped.
Yeah, there's this rumor in Arizona that David's the one that shot him. That he put on like a ninja suit, and he shot Jose so that the dad would love him, and the dad.
I believe that.
The dad's.
Took his gold chain robbery.
That he Tanya Harding his own brother, bro. That's it's fucking rumor, bro. The Inuis, Takuma and Naoya, there's those two.
Yeah.
Who else? Because there's a lot, man. There's a whole lot. The Great Durrell brothers. The Charlos.
Charles were both champions.
In fairness, they did both. In fairness, they did both compete at a high level. They did. Fucking Jermel was undisputed. Maul was a 2-weight world champion, right?
Yeah.
In fairness, like if we're gonna be fair, I don't want to be fair, but shout out to Papa Foundry. Pacquiao's illegitimate son will continue the legacy. Yeah, his illegitimate son better because his legitimate son sucks. And why you boxing, dog? You should start a rock band. Yeah, the Fundoras, that's a good shout, Caesar. The Fundoras is a good boxing dynasty in fairness. Like, yeah, like they brother and sister fucking people up. That's a good boxing dynasty. That is, that's something. Motherfucking Marvis Frazier. Joe Frazier, Marvis Frazier.
You remember Orlin Norris and all remember him? He had who was his?
That was he was related to Terry?
Yeah, Terry Norris' brother. Yeah, Orlin Norris. Yeah, before Tyson.
Yeah, he was a cruiserweight.
Before he moved up to fight Tyson.
Shout out to motherfucking George. Norton was an email champion 4 months after beating Young when Spinks got stripped. Then he lost it to Larry Holmes. Hey, bad motherfucker, man. Bad motherfucker. Y'all gonna watch that fight on Friday? At Pulev and Garcia? That's on Friday on the Zone.
Really?
Yeah, it's on the Zone. They picked that shit up.
And it's Friday?
It's this Friday, bro.
What? Oh, shit.
Yeah, we got action, bro.
I'm talking about. Shit.
That Garcia gonna fuck that old man up, man. Fuck him up. What's that shit? And I do love some heavyweight boxing, though. I really do.
Hey, do you guys know much about Tim Tsz's next opponent? Because I looked him up, man. That looks like a fucking tough fight.
Unbeaten guy that didn't beat shit.
Yeah, but he's undefeated, high KO percentage, and he's pretty rangy. Like, as a comeback fight, I was actually surprised. I thought he picked somebody who's been defeated a layup. This isn't a layup. I'm wondering if anybody's seen or knows.
I gotta look at the guy. I still haven't looked at the guy.
2019. There's one fight from 2019 on PBC on YouTube that I found. That's it, like a long time ago. He looks okay even back then. Like, This isn't an easy fight, in my
What's
opinion.
the guy's name?
Fucking
Vasquez.
Vasquez, I say, yeah.
There's some shit
He's
like that.
5'10". He's 5'10", rangy.
No, yeah, and he's a junior middleweight too. He's not like a little guy that they brought up. He's a junior middleweight. He's fought at junior middle. I believe he's also fought at middle. No, I agree that, but anything is risky for Tim at this point because we don't know what he's got. We just don't know. I would like to believe he could come back. I would like to believe that, but bro, you had a horrible fucking year, bro. You know, you got a horrible fucking year.
Horrific, yeah.
The fuck alone, man. Anthony Velasquez, he's 18-0 with 1 draw, no KOs. Oh, he has 15 KOs, but he's never been knocked out. We see bouts 19, round 70, 83% KO ratio.
Now,
and he's 5'10", and he's 5'10", man. He's rangy as well.
And it's just it's KOs over who the fuck and what the fuck is the main thing.
Yeah.
He
I mean,
got a lot of KOs, but you know, he got KOs like Sajo got KOs and shit like that.
Wow, Tim got a new trainer.
Yeah. His trainer's the Cuban guy, the guy who used to train Cotto. Fuck is this guy? I literally just forgot his fucking name, bro. Guy used to train Cotto. Pedro Diaz.
Wow.
That's the dude. Pedro Diaz, the dude in Miami. Used to train Cotto, used to train Rigo.
So do you think it's serving any justice?
I mean, the shit is it's an unnatural marriage because Tim is a puncher. Who the fuck is getting thrown in the trunk?
Yeah, I don't recognize any of the people this guy's fought at all.
I didn't even know he was fighting. It's literally next week he's fighting. I didn't fucking know.
It's an unnatural marriage, Herb, because Pedro is a guy that you usually see for cerebral boxers and defense guys and moving guys. And if Tim went through a guy like that, it's obviously because you're trying to tighten up your defense. You don't want to get hit with shots no more. You want to be a little bit more slick. But I just don't know if he could pull that off. It's an unnatural union. Tim is a puncher. If it's me and I had to pick a guy for Tim, I would have sent him to Roach. I would have sent him to I might have sent him to Abel Sanchez. That not a first choice, by the way. Or I might have sent him to Manny Robles because he's an offense guy, and I believe you got to sharpen what you're good at. You can't develop what you don't have. You got to sharpen what you're good at. You a good offense guy. That's what you need to tighten up on. Whereas you go into a cerebral trainer, yo, he might have you out here looking real crazy because that's not who you are or who you have been. You know, you're not Rigo.
He don't want to get hit no more, man.
Yeah, I'm skeptical at how much you can change a 30-year-old fighter who's been fighting one way his whole life. I don't care who you fucking pair him up with.
Well, no,
you're not going to transform a dude like that. It's so hard. It's in his DNA. He
If
fights.
anything,
That's the way it's in his DNA.
I'm skeptical how he's going to react if he gets hit.
Yep.
Is that trauma?
It's not just the trauma that the brain could only get jostled loose, but so many times before it stays loose. It's like, yo, Bakram fucked you up, bro. He fucked you up. If and then fucking you let fucking Sebastian come in and fuck you up some more.
Yeah, Sebastian really fucked him up. You seen Tim standing against the rope he looked like he didn't know what he wanted to do with himself. He was really fucked up mentally. You can see it in his. He was like,
well, I mean, they should have stopped the fight on that cut, man. I mean, that was bad.
No, in the first one, country. We talking about in the second one. Remember, he fought Sebastian again, and he got fucked up again. He got fucked up worse.
You don't stay on the outside. He should have just gone forward and just mauled him on the inside, Jeff Fennick style, man. That's the only option versus that dude.
Yeah,
I
would like for Pedro Diaz to be the answer, but I'm like, he's just a trainer, bro, not a miracle worker. Don Juan said Rafael and Juan Marquez. George said best nickname, the real deal Holyfield or second to none. I mean, out of those two, I like second to none. But my favorite nickname always gonna be the Motor City Cobra. Motor City Cobra.
You got about Monk Fruit.
More than the Hitman?
No,
Better than the
I
Hitman?
can't. Monk Fruit Rodriguez. You right.
Right. Can't forget about him. Can't forget about him.
Can't forget about Monk Fruit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's not a fucking magician, you know. Like, and if he beats this Vasquez guy, yo, dog, you need to stay in Australia for the next years, bro. No cap. You don't need to rush nothing. Rushing is what got your ass beat.
Yeah, he fucked up by getting involved with the PBC and coming over here, man, because they baited him.
For real.
For real, yo.
He fought that fucking monster, man, in some fucking theater with fucking 1,000 people or some bullshit, man. What the
that dude
fuck they're
in a
fucking doing,
fucking
man?
Yeah.
what that fucking Russian in a box of Adidas.
Yeah, I never knew nothing about Bachram. I thought it was. I thought they gonna get. I thought Tim gonna take this, and I thought they probably feeding him something easy. Oh my god!
But it's his team's job, so we don't know. But it's his team's job as professionals to fucking watch the tape, see what this guy's about.
Yeah.
Apparently they're arrogant as fuck.
No. The shit is with Bachram. Remember, Bachram was fighting in the non-televised portion of shows for like 4 years, bro. It wasn't a lot of tape on that dude. The one tape that they might have bumped into was the fucking Cole K fight. And he did look like shit in the Cole K. He did look like shit in that fight.
I mean,
he was almost stopped, wasn't he? Wasn't he almost stopped in that fight? It was hurt or something.
Oh,
yeah, but Cocaine was giving him a real tough time for the first 6-7 rounds.
Yeah, let me tell you something.
No, that's what I'm saying. That Cole K was giving him the business in that fight.
Cole K will give you problems. He will. You seen him with Baru, right? He will give you problems. He ain't no fucking walkover now.
But that's why they thought shit was sweet though, because that the only footage that was readily available of Bachram, a recent fight, was the Cole K fight. So they thought shit was sweet, and so did we, because I thought Tim was gonna win that fight. I thought he was gonna win that fight. Fucking Bachram and his Allahu Akbar, bro.
After that fight, even with Joe Spencer, he looked shot.
Yeah.
Man, Tim's a nice dude, man. I really hope he fucking wins. He's a nice dude. Plus, he's an Aussie, of course.
The shit is, for Tim to really rehabilitate himself, you got to be real. That it pains me to say this because I had a very high opinion of this fighter, and I've been watching him since the shutdown, man. I've been watching him since 2020. You don't beat nobody with a belt right now. You don't. Nobody that has a belt right now. You done tried it with two of them. They already beat you. You don't beat the Puerto Rican. Nope. He'll dance around you. You don't beat that Puerto Rican.
And what do you think of him going to 60?
Bueno, en el 60 no hay nada, ¿verdad? There's not a lot for you to worry about. But what little bit is there, okay, I'm going to say it. This hurts. Lara knocks out Tim Tszyu. Lara knocks out Tim Tszyu. Yes, he hits hard enough to do it. Carlos, he'll beat him. It's just a question of how. Does he outpoint him, or does he knock him out? But Carlos would beat Tim Tszyu.
You talking about Carlos? Cool. You know, you see who he's fighting, though, man.
Fighting Ammo. There ain't nothing wrong with that fight.
And you know why there's something wrong with it for me, though? Because the fights are supposed to have been on the table for him. I just feel like, what are you doing, dog? I feel like he's jogging in place.
I don't know, dude. Tim is shot. I think he should just retire.
He could be.
He's not going to retire, man. He needs money. He wants money.
Let's see what he got left in the tank after this. Let's see if he got.
Yeah, this is a big fight. This is the ending of the year. We're going to see what's up.
That wasn't a hot take, country. He could be shot.
Yeah,
he looked shot.
Sure.
He looked shot in the fucking Fundora rematch.
As shot as he is, any fight will look hard.
I thought he was going to fight Zarafa, somebody like that. That would have been a good fight.
Nikita's going to fight Zarafa.
Yeah.
Nikita's going to fight Zarafa. Nikita better learn from Tim's mistakes, man. Like, ain't nothing wrong sitting at home, getting money, being a good draw domestically before you go out there. Like, yeah, like, there's nothing wrong with that. Stop trying to impress people that's in other countries, bro. I better learn from that shit, Nikita.
Especially in this one, because we go in the opposite direction of positive momentum when it comes to boxing.
Shit. You know me, Jules. I send somebody to Soof in a minute, boy. You was like, no, not Tim. He get money.
Yo,
I
I
sign you up for Soof quick. You hit me with that bullshit.
For real, yo. You gotta shape up and ship out, motherfucker. Be over there at Zuffa with fucking Vito Milnicki.
The main event.
You know what I'm saying? Be over there with Vito and them.
You sound like you almost all the way good, Jules.
Almost. Remember, bronchitis takes about 2 weeks to really clear. But some people it takes longer.
Bro, just make sure you got that N95 before you go to New York next time.
For real, I don't have to wear that shit if I go back.
Yeah, man. You know, you 40 something going on 60 something. So
air quality out there is bad, man. Like it's that bad. It is that bad though. It's an air quality thing. Too much car exhaust. Okay. But yeah, Tim.
The thing is though, you used to breathe that every day, bro. You used to breathe rat feces and all that. What happened?
Yeah. But the thing is, I used to get. Yeah, but I used to get sick, Brim. I'm telling you, I used to get bronchitis 2 times a year. Regularly.
Oh, okay. And you hadn't had it since you've been down there, but you got it back because you went back to the elements.
Exactly.
Understood fully.
If I was in New York the whole time, you would have to classify me as having a chronic illness because it would have kept up. The reason I moved down south, it completely stopped.
Because you're breathing different air out there, man.
Your body and lungs take so much over time, and then it just it starts getting to you.
Is it respiratory?
Yeah. Bronchitis is a respiratory. Like if you're someone, right, who once a year or 2 times a year you get bronchitis, you would have to be classified as someone with a chronic illness.
Jules, you got to quit smoking cigarettes, bro.
Yeah, you're right about that. No, I mean like that. You're right about that. But the bronchitis is I got bronchitis before I was even smoking cigarettes like that.
But that just makes it worse. How many cigarettes you smoke a day? How many cigarettes you smoke a day, roughly?
I would say somewhere in between 7 and 10.
You rather around the same number I am at.
Yeah, that's a party.
A day?
Somewhere in between 7 and 10.
Almost basically a half a pack a day, just about.
That's decent.
That's where I'm at. I'm between 7. Me and you smoke almost the exact same amount.
You got to cut down for real.
Just in general, like as a general piece of advice, of course. But I'm just telling you that bronchitis, like a lot of people are gonna jump the smoking. Now, bronchitis is in the same file cabinet as asthma. You see what I mean? You don't get asthma because you fucking smoke. It's a predisposition that you have to inflammation in the lungs. And obviously, no, asthma is not contagious. Not everybody has asthma. It's something that people have because they have a predisposition. Bronchitis is the same way. Me and you, Brim, could both be exposed to the rhinovirus, the common cold. You'll get the common cold. I'll get fucking bronchitis.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying, I'm not saying cigarettes is the cause, but cigarettes can exacerbate it for you.
Hard to say that. It's not like the 12 or 13 years I've been down here, been smoking cigarettes. Didn't get bronchitis.
You've been down south for that long?
Yes.
I thought you was only like 7 or 8 years in.
No. It's been well over a decade.
Wow.
Yeah. And
so you basically a country boy now.
I love it. And I love it. Got gangsters in the crowd, bad bros in my soul. And I love it.
For how long have you?
I know you only live about 20 minutes from PD Pablo, so you know.
North Carolina, come on and raise up.
Dominican redneck.
No, but that's why I say that most people jump to the conclusion. Look, in general, you have to quit. I have to quit smoking. Smoking is bad for you. As a general piece of advice, everybody should take that advice, myself included. However, to say that it's the associate that with the bronchitis, that's conflating things. Bronchitis it's a worse version of asthma. It's a predisposition that a person has towards getting sick a certain way. And the stimuli, like I said, we could both come into contact with the common cold, but where you'll get the common cold, I'll get that and bronchitis.
I'm probably gonna get shit, bro. I'm still a little bit of abdominal snowman, and my immune system is still pretty fucking tough. But on boxing, I just thought about something. Has North Carolina ever had a boxing scene?
No, it's not a boxing town, bro. North Carolina, like what? You know a lot of boxers that come from Raleigh?
No, I was just thinking, like, is there any boxers just from North Carolina? Any boxing gyms in North Carolina, stuff like that? It just made me wonder. That's all.
I don't think so.
Because I'm not from a gigantic city, but my city got boxing gyms.
There has to have been someone, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's probably been someone, but I don't know if boxing gyms, and it's not a boxing town. Like, it's not. There's actually more boxing in West VA than North Carolina. They got fights out there. They do fights out there.
Yeah. Because I mean, my hometown claim to fame is Jermaine Taylor, so but that's
shout out to Jermaine Taylor, bro.
Yeah, my family knows his man.
Shout out to Jermaine. But yeah, yo, bronchitis is the worst, man. Shit is horrible.
And see, Jules was trying to tell Mirage Benavidez sometimes fight like he got bronchitis.
Yeah, his footwork has bronchitis. His footwork got bronchitis.
Fucking
I think you're a little extra hard on Benavidez, Jules. But I mean, in some ways it's fair, but I think you just a couple notches past hard on. But unfortunately,
Grim's calling you a hater. Grim is calling you a hater, by the way.
It can't be hate when you can cite your facts. It can't be hate when you can forecast outcomes. Like, how is it hate?
Jules.
Where's the monster at though? Like, where's the monster? That's all I'm saying. Where's the monster? I don't see him.
Bro, I don't see no monster.
Jules, not to say that you said it first.
Hold on. Now look, he did do a nice job beating the shit out of Anthony Yarde. That was a good ass whoop. No, he fucked him up real nice. But it's just, I guess where people gonna call me a hater is, I'm not impressed. It's Anthony Yarde. Relax. It's fucking Anthony Yarde, bro.
He did do it better though, man. He did do it better though.
Yeah, because you're getting a more shop-worn fighter.
True, but going into that fight though, going into the fight, some of us, and I'm gonna say us, even though I qualify as that as well. Some of us gave Yarde a better chance to make it more of a fight. Even if we picked Benavidez, we said he might still be able to make it a fight. Benavidez whooped him from pillar to post.
Yeah, nobody predicted a mismatch and a beat down to that extent.
Did you?
Well, other than me, I'll give myself some credit. But apart from me,
but you say David's gonna do that to everybody, so that
you say he'll do it to Usyk, bro.
Yeah, like he says he'll do that to everybody. So it's like, well, you said the same thing you always say, except this time it actually happened. Congratulations.
I agree. Say that this going after Cruzway is la evasion maneuver.
Dilo otra vez.
Is it like an evasion maneuver when he's going to Cruzway?
Para me, like, yeah.
Because I remember Benavidez lovers when Canelo went to fight Bivol, everybody said it was a move to avoid Benavidez, right? But this time it looks like he's doing the same.
No, y que cuando ellos tenían esos rumores de que Canelo va a pelear con el crucero Macabo, ¿recuerda? Oh, he's trying to avoid. Well, I guess David's trying to avoid them, I guess.
Hey, Jules, quick question. In your opinion, when it comes to me and you, what percentage will we differ in opinions on boxing? What percentage would you give it?
I would say we differ approximately 73%.
The problem for me is I could have my original thought, and a whole bunch of people. Oh, you're just a ring IQ glazer because you got your haters out there.
Oh, wait a minute. You mean what percentage of the time do we differ? Yeah, you're right. About 30-something. Yeah, about 30-something percent. About 30-something.
We agree a lot, but we do differ on some things. But
hey Brim, I think you're a ring IQ glazer.
Well, if you say so. I mean, a couple weeks ago, he kicked me the fuck out.
Apart from fucking Norman,
he kicked me the fuck out a couple weeks ago, so I don't know about the glaze part. We have our
think
moments.
they don't. I think that they don't. I think that they just. I think that people don't realize how much we disagree. Panel stands apart all the time. For example, most of the panel had Chris Eubank Jr. beating Conor Benn. I, at the last minute, changed my mind. I don't always agree.
No, you don't.
Always agree.
Not at all.
Always agree. Shout out to motherfucking Virtuoso. Ironically, there's an e-cigarette product called Juul. You might get bronchitis through email, which is safer. Try that. Fuck that shit.
Wow.
Fuck that shit. On that fucking note, I'm going to sleep because I got gym in the morning. I see y'all.
Good night, old man.
Night, everybody.